Hi, hello, we are here. Welcome to another episode of We Run the Night.
Hey, what's up? My name's Jay Bruce. I like to party.
Sometimes.
Like to party.
Sometimes.
Josh, I know for a fact you don't party and your name's not Jay Bruce.
Oh.
It's gonna be a TKM tonight.
I almost had you guys in the first half. I'll get you guys in the second half. Don't worry.
Doubtful. Doubtful.
Challenging. All right. Well, here we go.
He's too nice to us. He won't kill us.
Have you not? Do you not remember Starfinder? He killed you like 3 times in 4 episodes.
He killed me 3 times in 4 episodes.
I know you.
Anyway.
We will go around the table, introduce who we're going to be playing as. As you guys can see, we do have a new face on the show. It is Warren from the one, the only, the infamous Indie by Night. We will go around, introduce who we're all going to be playing, and we will hop right on in with that sweet recap and sort of discuss what you guys have been doing, because we did end the last session with a time skip of a certain amount of time that you guys will find out later and see what everyone's been up to. So we're going to go ahead and start with our good friend, Janky. Janky, welcome to the show. Who are you and what do you do?
I am Janky, as you said, and I am a decker / sniper of the group, a human. The past year, I have been just sleuthing around in the different parts of the Matrix, learning what I can about my boss's death, and frequenting some, data havens, different sketchy parts of the internet. Yeah.
You could say it. You went to multiple virtual strip clubs to find the murderer of your boss. That's fine. That's cool.
Well, yeah. Yep. I was saving that was for like a big reveal, but
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm good. That's all I needed to get off my chest. I'll see you guys around. Just let me know if you need anything.
I'm sorry.
Next
Come
up,
back.
the ruiner of things, Ian.
Hey, it's me. I'm Ian. I ruin things. So I'm Ian. I'm playing the Dryad Technomancer who's way too tall to be a Dryad. Cat 9, because they are plugged into everything. So that's what's going on there. And we're talking about kind of some downtime stuff. Is that what that was about?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I mean, if that's what's happening. Cat 9 went and built themselves a nice little shack up in the richer parts of Seattle, and has been using their glamour and symbiosis to convince people to help them build a community garden that they can live in for pretty much free. And if they weren't so preoccupied doing other things, they'd also be trying to steal their credit card information. But neither here nor there for now.
Next up, we have Matt.
Hey, that is me. I play Zan, who is a full magician. Focuses on the summoning and channeling of spirits. And now, Zan has gone on a journey, not just through the plane of water, but through all of the metaplanes, both astrally projecting and physically planeswalking when he can. So, and throughout this journey, he came closer with these greater spirits that guided him, and he has initiated. I can now channel great spirits instead of just summon them. So you can shoot me, and I'm immune to bullets. I think that's what that means now.
That monologue had a lot of big words in it.
Oh yeah. Also, Cat 9 is also now immune to bullets.
As someone who saw your downtime activities, that is not the case.
Absolutely true.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you had to witness the downtime. Okay, what down activities would make me immune to bullets? What?
Dying. It'd be the only thing that would make you immune to bullets.
I
You're
paid
not
Vampire.
wrong.
I
Are
paid
you immune to bullets if you die?
I mean, you're not immune to bullets, you know?
I feel like I could shoot a corpse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but what
not
the
going to
corpse
hurt, though.
wouldn't
It's
Oh
not
my
care.
gonna hurt.
god. I created so much awful things tonight. I'm so sorry.
Might have hurt me. That's kind of messed up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, could Missing
I
No go
might
into
need
like
some
corpse
therapy, I don't know.
mode? Just
Corpse mode.
Isn't that just being a possum?
That's what.
yeah.
Corpse mode is
Corpse
just
mode.
this side of going full goblin mode. You've gone goblin mode, now you go corpse mode.
I love the thought of just like more all of the group except for one just like picking up guns and start firing. The one guy just like, oh,
That's what happens when you wear the murder suit.
oh, literally.
Rest in
That's
peace,
actually what
murder
that's
suit.
for.
Exactly.
It's still there. We can still get it.
It's
No,
it's in the jail. We can't go get it.
no. Cat and I was wearing it whenever they went into.
Oh, you
the
had a
jail.
murder suit?
Yeah,
I was wearing the murder suit.
and
I
they
didn't know
said,
you had a
"You're
murder suit.
arrested."
You decided to take a swim.
JJ, you want to go ahead and tell us who you're playing, and we will discuss some of the finer details when you guys all meet up in person.
I'm missing no. Still, that didn't change. That is still a fact. I am missing no. The mud truck is dead. That's gone. That's never coming back.
Oh.
There's really not much I can say.
Missing no.
I am missing no. That's it.
Mud truck's
Thank you.
gone.
Mud truck is dead.
Let's all take a moment of silence for Mud Truck.
Okay, it didn't deserve that long.
And last but not least, our newest member of the group, Warren.
I'm Warren, and I'm for once not playing Carter, who would very much rather be reading a book.
Yes.
I am playing Michael Bishop is his real name. He's going to try to go by Exarch, but that name is just way too highfalutin to last on the streets. He, until very recently, was an attorney until he got busted for not having a SIN or having passed the bar or a law license. Or had nothing to do with also being a hitman, and he definitely doesn't live in his car right now.
Allegedly.
No, it's all allegedly.
Of course.
He's a lawyer. Everything is allegedly and
Exactly.
hearsay.
As last week, we had a very, very interesting session as the group was able to break OP out and take a trip across the plane of water and come back. But once they came back from the plane of water, some time has moved forward. And Missing No and Janky did not know where the rest of their team was for about a week. But Reno and Zan both ended up on number 5 and 6 on the top 10 most wanted of Seattle. And after turning in OP, Reno was no longer in debt and took this opportunity to go and retire somewhere. But the individual that they turned OP into was like, why don't we turn you in for a very, very hefty profit for the reward for catching a top 5? Reno said, how about you just send me off? You never have to deal with me ever again. They said, that is wonderful because you also sort of terrify us. And they sent him on a one-way trip to Berlin. But before they left, the rest of the crew was given a business card with a... on the front, it was Reno's business card for their private investigation. But on the back, it had their new name that they were going under and also listed in Berlin. During this time where the group was gone, a weaponized explosive went off. A nuke went off in the NAN. Unknown who sent it off, but NAN believe it was UCAS. UCAS believe it was runners. But one thing's for certain, SK is extremely interested in this very publicly. You guys sort of went into hiding and sort of let the heat die down a little bit. Each of you doing different things to sort of pass the time. Even if your downtime didn't take the entire year, you were practically working just enough to make bills meet. So you weren't getting rusty or anything like that, but you were going for the easy stuff, the low-hanging fruit, the stuff that would keep you away from the news. When all of a sudden, one day, your comlinks all go off from a familiar number. From the one, the only head. Oh yeah, Donovan. Yes, but head of the Shadowrun Union that is picking up now, as an out of character thing. Each one of you, because you can only take this 3 times per year. So you guys would have taken the lay low for 3 times. So each of you can reduce your heat by 3.
Oh boy. Got 4 heat now, gang.
Ooh, nice. I'm down to 6. Wait, sorry, no, 7.
How much heat did you have?
10.
A lot when
Good
you're
Lord.
when you're the top 5 most wanted person.
Maybe I missed something.
I still remember that.
I mean, it's only been a year. But overall, over the entire year, the borders of Seattle have still stayed very, very strong on trying to make sure that it is very picky on who go in and out of Seattle. But life within Seattle itself hasn't changed a whole lot. But Donovan did mention or text you guys and asking for you to come in and help with a piece of a larger job to come into. But you also get a disclaimer that you will have a new member that will be a part of this group since Reno hasn't been able to be reached.
I will send a text back saying I can get a hold of him.
Donovan will just send his backpack. I think it's okay. I think if he hasn't answered us, we understand what he's trying to do.
Just a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, wherever the meeting space is.
It's going to be at the underground location that you guys have been to multiple times.
Okay. Then the rest of the group gets a text from old Cat9 that just says, "Hello, I'm able to be wherever I need to be, but I do not have a car, nor do I feel like I'd be able to take the bus to the meeting spot. Could I come meet one of you and hitch a ride, please?" With a gif of a cat, like, thumbs up. Thumbs up,
I'm gonna
cat.
text back. I'm already heading to Yankees.
Do we know where Janky's new spot even is?
Oh, if no one told me, I'm heading to the old spot if it's not there anymore.
I don't know if Janky's in the same spot or if he dipped and said, "This place has too many ghosts."
Janky, you would know that house got put up for sale, and the proceeds went to the rest of either your boss's organization or to any sort of surviving family members. So it is not exactly a place you guys have available any longer.
Bitch didn't even put me in the will.
Nah, not for the house at least.
Okay, all right. New story arc then. I don't need to avenge his death.
But
Thought
I
I
bet you
was
got
getting
hella money,
something.
right?
Aren't you like legally his son? That's what we found out last time.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I remember.
Maybe
Be
not.
legally
Sounds-
related however I want. If you didn't put me in the will, I'm still broke as a joke.
You do have.
I'm sneaking in and out of the basement at this point, probably. So I'm there. But the owner doesn't know it.
Weird little goblin man living in the walls.
Yes.
How does the new owner feel about my resume as head of house?
That is what I was actually going to say. So they didn't put you in the will necessarily, but they did say like you and the rest of the staff were required. Whoever purchased this house came with the house. So like you and the rest of the staff who
For
wanted
property.
to stay.
Oh, so I was in the will. I just
Yeah.
got given this. Okay.
Exactly. You were in
I
the will,
understand.
but not the way you wanted to be in.
Exactly. That's what he kept saying that I was in the will. Now I understand.
Now it all makes sense.
Makes sense.
But yeah, so you are still technically like head of house for the business side of it, and as butler.
Okay. Who's the new owner? Some higher up of a corp, or did it go to some trust fund kid? What's the vibe?
Yeah, it is a elf, roughly in their mid-30s.
Of course it is. I have the finest elven wine downstairs.
It's exactly. But they are not like crazy high up, but they're probably like a middle manager of Evo Corp.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to manage the house and not get very close to this person for a while. I have a little bit of trauma, so I'm outside of the big old gate as Missing No rolls up.
Hey, Missing No, if you would like to please go ahead and describe what they see when they roll up.
Don't think I'm
Well,
ready for this.
So you see a bike roll up. It's an average bike. It is a Suzuki Transit, generic but reliable. And on top of it is just the smallest little person, standing about 5 feet. Has Jakey seen me since?
No
This
one
is
has
first
seen
time?
any.
Okay.
Yeah, this is first time.
Okay, so you don't recognize it's petite, small. You're like, I think that might be a woman. I'm not really sure. Gets off, takes off helmet. You notice it is just one of the most gorgeous looking elf girls you've ever seen.
I'll like
And,
ignore you and assume that you're like I'll open the gate for you, like assuming you're about to go like meet.
I'll be like,
I'll wave you in.
You want me to park inside? You want me to like park in there?
I
What if I need
assume
to
you're
call it?
call what? Wait,
The-
do I
I'm-
recognize your voice?
No,
No.
no.
That'd be
Do
awesome.
I
No.
recognize?
very-
Do I recognize your? Do you automatically get added to my pan as you like
Yeah.
roll up?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Missing Nose
One
pan,
new
Missing
device
Nose
added.
pan, or it, like stuff adds. But something you do notice as well, none of the original cyberware is within Missing No. It is now almost exclusively BioWare.
Missing no. Did you find your no? Is this what's going on?
What? No. This is I blew up the last body. I had to get a new one.
Where does one get a body? And I'll just
Well-
jump on and we'll bullshit. Like, let's go. Like, where do you
No,
get
no,
a
I'm not with
body?
you.
As I'm sitting- Right,
did
I
you want me
don't,
to
I
text?
don't, I don't have a
Cat
car.
needs a ride. What? I thought
I thought you were coming to pick me up.
it's been like a
As
year.
I'm like already behind
you
you.
haven't got
I
you haven't got wheels yet.
The new the new owner of this estate isn't as loosey goosey with his cars as my previous guy. So.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could probably make it. Stop.
Let's go. I like tap you on the
All
shoulder.
right. You notice when you kind of like wrap around, there's like nothing soft about this person. Like you gotta wrap around and it's fucking solid. You're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I started
Like,
doing the
I
research.
have-
Like, what am I? Which augmentations am I feeling?
Oh,
I have a body of 6 and a strength of 4 unmodified. Oh, Ian's dead.
spoilers.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Discord decided to reboot for some
I
reason.
need to take a nap.
I blame Janky.
Shouldn't ignore those notifications.
So yeah,
I just tell everybody a
every
secret
time.
about you. So I kicked you.
but yeah, so solid. You also notice when you wrap your hands around, you feel multiple objects underneath the coat.
I probably know what they are at this point.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah,
like
there's
looking.
smart gun. Yeah, smart
Yeah, I'm
gun.
like
You can see
looking at-
there's a shotgun tucked underneath the coat. And this
Coming prepared, I see. And I'll just like,
of course. I mean,
yeah.
I
Where
can't
did
really
you find
wield
this?
huh?
Where did you find this body?
Oh, when I was on a mission and the truck blew up, I was inside, and then this is Chizu's body. She got kind of shot. She died, but the body was still good. So I just contacted. I had a street doc who knew what he was doing. They just transferred my AI to this one. We fixed up the body. It's good to go. Miss Chizu though, she was great.
Yeah. So, were you close to Chizu?
She was like, "What you are, partner, working with." But I'm closer. I'm closer with you. I wouldn't take your body. You're good.
Also,
I don't
JK,
think you
if
want my body.
If you want to send a screenshot of all your Bioware to Janky so he knows what you.
Got you.
And then Cat9, since no one really messaged you back, I'll text you and say, yeah, drop a pin. I can come pick you up. Tiny hooked me up with some sweet upgrade.
So during this whole thing, I would have liked to have gotten on the bus and be headed to like closer to like downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just put a pin at the stop I'm planning to get off at.
Yeah. I would have sent a text like, "Hey man, I thought Jank was gonna have a ride. I was wrong. He's with me."
I'll send a selfie of us on the bike.
You
Which-
see a tiny human with or
Yeah,
tiny
which-
elf.
Cat9 responds, "Who is the cutie that you're on the bike with? That's not missing. No,
That's me, silly. Thanks.
I understand that you are a cutie, but I'm not seeing the missing no, and I believe that missing no is too large to be on the bicycles that you are on."
That's kind of Chizu and kind of missing no. It's a long story.
It's a good old no zoo mix-up.
Classic.
Shortly
The
after,
earliest of most classic blunders. How could I fail to recognize it? I'm very sorry.
shortly after you drop the pin, Zane, you pull up with your upgraded vehicle.
So you're used to seeing Zan's, kind of all white van, very basic Nissan, Chevy, Chrysler, one of them.
Uh-huh.
The Nissan Strider. And
Astro van.
now you
Mhm.
see the Nissan Strider all white with a black racing stripe across the side.
Is that the new hookup that Tiny had given you?
Oh yeah. They
That's
said they weren't
badass.
using it anymore, so
No, that is 100% the coolest damn thing I've ever seen come out of that van. Minus you, of course.
obviously. You need a ride? Futon's upgraded mattress as well. That was all me.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Memory foam.
I like to think that it's a pull-out couch that you ditched the old mattress
Yeah.
for, and just got, like, and you just got like a memory foam topper from Sam's Club and replaced.
Just put it on top of it.
Oh
It's
god.
actually the
Sam's
same
Club looks
matrix,
so good.
but just the new topper on top of it. I like it.
Very good, absolutely. I'm in.
New to you, I should say.
Yes. I'm gonna stretch out in the back and be like, it's a Goodwill mattress. It feels nice.
Yeah, I'll start driving back to the meetup spot.
'Kay.
It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well.
It's been exhausting. I've done too many things. What is it called when you try to do the thing to get stronger?
Train.
The gym?
No, I mean specifically for you. Like I know that there's a magic term for like when you are like trying to be better than you are at the moment.
Oh yeah. You kind of you get lost in it. Initiation is what the
Oh.
scholars say.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a thing. It's called submerging amongst the techno community. Same thing.
Yeah.
Different different horse. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but everyone has to make it their own.
Oh, right, 100%. It's same thing, only kind of slightly different. But whatever.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there. That's how I spent a lot of my time trying to do, and I was trying to make the old noggin a little bit harder.
Ooh. So like you go back to school or?
Oh no, I went down to the resonance. I met with a resonance being, and I was like, "Hey, what does it mean to be the resonance?" And they're like, "Frag if I know, chummer. I'm just here."
You lost me in that one. I don't think magic has like a appropriate a resonance. Is that like a spirit? Or that's a sprite.
So sprite, spirit, that's kind of the same thing.
Right. So what would the
Resonance
astral
is
equivalent
like
of-
the astral, yeah, like the astral or like mana.
Okay. But
Mana,
I don't
mana?
like go to mana. It's just like there.
So you know, it's the big old like kind of spooky. Looking around to make sure it's not here. So it's a big old spooky water guys that got us out of the prison.
Yeah.
It's-
That's spooky.
No offense to water guy. He was a very cool guy. I mean, similar kind of vibe feeling.
Oh, okay. So like a very powerful
Yeah,
resonance, and okay.
that's what I had to do.
And you just talked with him for a while.
It's a really cool guy. We smoked Matrix weed.
What?
Yeah, we smoked Matrix weed on the Matrix. It was awesome.
All right. So deep weed, like I'm like stuck in astral. If you smoke matrix weed, are you like always sinned?
I'm not sure it was like actual a thing. It was pretty much ones and zeros that got me a little bit stony, but it was
Oh.
great.
Gotcha. A little different.
Well, kind of, but different, but similar, but not at all.
All right. Well,
Thank you
good.
for picking me up, by the way.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Still living in this thing, so
Proud of you.
it's cheap. That's for sure.
100%.
Don't make it out of the city much though. That's a bummer.
Should come up and see the new gardens I'm tending.
Where are you at now?
Where am I at now?
Bellevue.
All right.
Bellevue. Yeah, Bellevue up there with the rich people.
Oh, fancy.
I went
I
up
love
there.
how we. Sorry, it was.
No,
I
go
thought you were
for it.
done. Moving on. No, I was going to make a beer garden joke. Move it. No.
I'm just riffing at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have arrived.
Hey!
Uh,
It's a 4-hour drive, and I will just riff for 4 hours.
exactly.
The entire session is just our conversation.
Come on, guys.
It's been a year, so
Right, exactly. As you guys pull up in your separate vehicles, but they sort of have you guys wait at the fence gate before sending you both or all the vehicles in, just to make the easier for the entire elevator to sink down into. But you guys go into the warehouse, and then the elevator begins to end down or go downwards as you guys make it to the headquarters of the Shadowrunners Union.
SU.
But as you guys get down there, you can see that there's been some upgrades have gone around. Everything looks like the walls have been finished. There's a lot more of AR stuff to mess with that you can sort of see. Not like a lot of individual files, but once you guys go down there, you guys do get an invitation to join the host that is down there. So it looks like they had a host that was added. It's nothing absolutely crazy good or anything like that, but it does have a host that is difficult to see. As you get down there, you do see that the conference rooms are still the same. The medical unit, it looks like, has grown a little bit. It has higher level of equipment. But you do see Donovan sort of sitting in one of the conference rooms at a table. But you also see another individual who's sitting with Donovan. If Bishop, you would like to go ahead and describe what you look like.
Absolutely, I definitely would. In this particular scene,
Mhm.
I would say I look pretty underwhelming. I look like a very much a normie, sort of in a suit that's rumpled, um, just sort of bland, middle-aged looking schlubby dude who happens to be an elf.
Yo, whose father is this?
Is it a requirement that we replace our old private investigator with a new private investigator? Is that like so like one private investigator per team or something?
And Donovan just sort of shakes his head. Not quite, not quite. But with the amount of splash you guys made, I figured it might be good for you guys to have a lawyer this time around.
Oh,
Sorry, I do not understand.
You probably wouldn't.
what type of law do you practice?
Bird law, shatter law,
I know what type of law you practice. I practice it with you.
100%.
All kinds of law, whatever kind of law you need.
Yeah,
Vague
I like
answer,
that.
I approve. I'm keeping you on retainer.
Yeah, that was the best answer, really, when you think about it.
For free.
Lean over to Zayn.
I don't want my Shadowrun lawyer to actually be like, "What? I mostly dabble in." Like, no.
No, everything.
Contract law. It's exclusively contract law. UCAS and
Exclusively contract law.
Jesus.
it's very very specific contract law too. It's just like UCAS, SSC relations.
Oh,
Curious to see how you work on the runs.
Right about this time, Pike presses a button on his comlink as the door begins to shut, as you guys are inside, and a very uncomfortable feeling begins to wash over you again, Cat 9.
Donovan, you know that I fragging hate the feeling of cages.
I'm aware, but it's for everyone's safety here.
I feel
does it affect me
breathing.
now? With Bioware? Does it affect Bioware?
It doesn't really affect BioWare because it's all offline within, or like you're all on Janky's pan, but you don't have that wireless connection to the Matrix. So like mostly everything is just showing offline for outside of this room. And Bishop, if you have any sort of AR capabilities as well, you also see as soon as the door shuts, excuse me, you have no more Matrix connection as it looks like the door closes and makes a Faraday cage with inside.
I was going to show off a new trick, but you decided to cage me in like some sort of rat.
Oh, do you do like card tricks?
Yes.
You've never shown me.
Yeah.
I don't. Are you supposed to be missing no? Missing no
I
was
do.
big hulking monster, and now she's cutie. He's cutie. They are cutie. I'm so lost. I'm confused.
I thought this was
I'm
scary.
missing no. I guess that would be considered female, though.
Yes, you would. Look at you.
That's why I was like, "Did you find your no?" That's what I said.
No, I just found another body. Chizu considers herself female, so I guess I am now. Doesn't matter to me.
As your lawyer, let's not talk about finding bodies, okay?
Or
Smart.
perhaps
I mean,
exclusively talk about finding bodies. That way, if they try to pin like a burglary on us or something, they're like, no, that's not the crime.
That's not their crime.
Yeah, I'm not sure I follow that, but I'll take it under advisement.
Dankeschön.
Anyway, we do, like I was mentioning in the discussion, we do have a overall arching mission that we want to be ahead of. I don't know if you guys have been, how familiar you are with different runner bars, but there was a runner bar that we met at the last match. It is rumored that it has been shot up to hell, halfway exploded by Aztec. So
That place had the best coffee.
So I've heard. But that being said,
Was there a motive behind the shooting from Aztec?
Um,
I bet I can guess one.
what is that?
Oh shit! Hold on. It's been a while since we talked.
You didn't.
Orc kid. What's his name? Wishbone. Oh,
What?
What's the story, Wishbone?
no, I forget his name. So there's some type of caster. He's got familiar ties to Aztec, Blood Mage.
Oh, it's the guy Hurricane.
No. Storm.
Here I
Lord.
am.
Astro Storm.
Oh, Star
Monsoon
Lord.
seasoned.
Are you talking about Hailstorm?
That's
Ah,
it. I was
That's the
gonna say-
man right
I was
there.
gonna say Brainstorm.
Close. It's very close.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but all I do know is that big group or organization of people, which they now have a brand or a group called RunnerNet, but they've disappeared mostly from Seattle, at least for the time being. Not sure if it had anything to do with what's going on around us, but that being said, yeah, no, I'm not 100% sure. But either way, I just wanted to let you guys know so you guys weren't trying to go back, because I don't know what is left of that bar or if there's anyone watching it.
Maybe
So
we could pull a missing no and just move in.
What's pulling a missing note? Missing? Do you just move in places?
Bodies.
I mean, I took Chisu's house apartment.
Allegedly.
You found a body and you're like, oh, hey, look, they have keys. I'm going to take
They
them
would
home.
want me to take care of their cats.
Plural?
She's got two. Well, I guess I've got two now.
Well,
I've got
I
two
have
cats.
2 cats now. I'm moving into your house with you, and I'm loving those cats. No discussion.
I mean, yeah.
I can't do that. I have too many plants back home.
Let's getting back on track.
Yeah, why are we here now?
Yes. This. Some of our Matrix specialists were able to find the registry for the weapon that was set off in an NAN. And as I'm sure you guys probably have assumed, it is the one that went missing from us.
So the
Yeah,
explosion's
but-
our fault?
Are we talking about the briefcases or the balls?
Sorry?
Orbs.
Orbs? No.
Briefcase.
Well, maybe the orbs are. I was talking about more of the briefcases. The
Okay.
briefcase that was supposed to be arriving at airport, but I was given the wrong time, I guess. Timings are weird.
No, I see the confusion.
If I were to have given you the wrong time on that, I'm very sorry, but at the same time, I believe I saved your life by giving you the wrong times.
Possibly. That's very, very possible.
It's fragging Drake out there, Chummer. That's bad times all around.
Hate to tell you, but there's drakes everywhere.
Yeah, they keep coming to my house.
Why are they going to your house?
They were.
He served some fine.
I live a very proper lifestyle. Have
Without a
many
car.
Acquaintances. Yeah. Well,
All right.
you didn't have to do it like that, but you did.
Right. So, we have a couple of options here. One, as you probably guys know, getting in and out of Seattle is difficult. It is, without a doubt, probably the most strict I've ever seen the security on the city. I mean, pretty much anything rating 2 or lower on most fake sins that we give out just automatically get found. But that being said, investigating what's left of A&N and seeing where the drop, we do have the location of where the explosive, like ground point 0 is, but that is still going to be radioactive. So make sure you go
Yeah.
prepared.
I got a suit.
I'm not surprised, Missing No. That this is my surprise face.
I'm surprised.
Looks like a normal face.
That's my
They're always
point.
surprised.
I'm always
You're up.
surprised. Otherwise, we do have, and this one might bring it a little closer to home, but it looks like, I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, Locked and Loaded was purchased, and its new CEO, Miss LeBlanc, was in a severe car crash, but has ever since come back and taking up her mantle as this subsidiary.
And what do you know about this LeBlanc?
I mean, she was the one that was making all the moves and making sure that Locked and Loaded was in the right place at the right time. We don't know how she got the pay data, but it seemed like every right place at the right time without any sort of employee missing any sort of changes, or it was almost like they were just handed all sorts of data without any rhyme or reason.
Or they took it.
It's possible. But we know that she's connected if she's able to make these moves. And we believe that someone's personally backing her from a AAA. We just don't know who yet. But they are releasing something public that is currently within prototype, and we would like you guys to grab it on behalf of the union.
There it is. Bingo was the name of the dog.
What?
Well, they never invite us out here unless they wish us to break something and grab something.
That's kind of our jobs, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, they could call us and be like, hey, how's it going?
I don't think.
Not my boss.
They don't call you and ask you how you do.
They call you? What the hell? Donovan, what the hell? You're calling Janky, but not me? This is bullshit.
Well, I know you seemed busy.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this sounds like a good time.
All right. So, what we're looking for, and there's a couple of prototypes that we are aware of. One is a new cyber deck that's coming out onto the market. Couple of firearms and a new set of armor. Everything you bring back, or each item that you bring back, you'll get 8,000 as a team for.
All right, well, that's the number that I can get behind.
I know it's typically a little lower than the last jobs you sent for us, pay-wise. But that's because after you guys steal it, you guys will be the one testing it.
I call the firearm. Just to test it. I don't.
All the armor.
I can use the firearm with the armor. Who's going to wear the armor?
I'll do the cyber deck.
I'm just being beat to all the punches. Hey, somebody's dad over here. Jump in anytime you would like and stop making claims.
But we're making claims on things we haven't had yet, on a job we haven't taken yet, because this gentleman here is clearly not considering all of the factors.
The factors?
Of course, this woman has 2 cats. Who's gonna? We need to upfront pay for the cow sitter. Cat 9, he's got to stay by his tree, by their tree.
Third cat?
Third cat? Yeah, actually, we got to move a tree.
A lot of cats.
Somebody's truck got busted up. I mean, there's a lot of expenses that are going to go into a mission this complicated. And you mentioned nukes and the SSC. The 40 thing's a little light.
He's actually allowed to be a part of the gang. Would you like to be a part of the gang permanently, lawyer?
Hold on, that's a good point.
Also, because I'm being rude just calling you someone's dad and lawyer man all the time. What is your name?
That's I'm new. I'm new to the streets, so Exarch.
Hmm.
How do you spell that?
XRK is what I wrote down.
Close enough.
You seem more like a Daniel.
Damn.
Yeah, they named me too.
Daniel?
I don't know. You just seem like you're always in the office answering phone calls. Hello, yeah, this is Daniel. See, it works.
I
Damn,
mean,
Daniel.
that's cold.
At least you got a real name.
I thought your name was Cherry now, is it not?
No, I'm missing. No, that's just
Oh.
Cheesy was the old buddy.
We're going to have to find a different way to be saying
Yeah, but
that.
wait, wasn't Missing No the old body too?
100% missing
I don't know.
I don't know.
body.
Cheesy's the new buddy.
Okay, Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Welcome to the gang.
No, Daniel's fine. I
Ooh,
can go
Daniel
with it.
Exarch. Exarch. Okay.
Zark.
Zark? Exarch. I need a translator. Hang on.
No, that's fine. We'll go with Daniel. That's
Okay.
fine.
Damn, Daniel.
I was,
All right.
being, I was being a drag. I would like to actually use your name if that's the name that you
Yeah,
have given
don't-
yourself.
Oh, it
Don't
really doesn't
encourage
matter.
that
Names,
name.
faces, it's all, we'll change it tomorrow.
What's your gamer tag?
Oh, are you also an AI?
What? No, I'm an Xboxer.
Not you.
Oh.
Who's
Wait, you
Who's
said
an AI?
bots?
I love that. Just not you.
Oh, so are you guys taking which job are you guys taking? I'm confused. Are you taking the exploration or are you guys taking the one that's within Seattle?
Wait, there's two jobs? I only heard
I
one job.
just said either investigate
Yeah.
where the nuke went off outside or get the stuff from
Oh, there's a lot less radiation with the guns, and the other one's got
You're
gun.
not wrong.
You see, I have this problem. When I get too close to radiation, I get sick.
Oh.
You should get
So
that
I
You
looked
know,
at.
as
Reno
well.
also had something with radiation.
No, that was just his balls. That's different.
What?
I think he injected it or something.
You sat on a microwave?
Yeah, that's what it was.
He,
That's right.
I believe the exact term was he American pied a microwave one time.
Huh.
I only remember him just talking about his balls being tingly.
You guys get very open with each other once you run a few times.
You spend enough time in the future, past, present, all at once, and you know what? The next thing you know, you're taking pictures of your friends' booty holes as you try to cross the Canadian border.
That
Sounds
was
like a good
us.
time.
You know, you
I
don't.
thought that
there-
was a
there-
dream.
There is no Canadian border. It's all just UCAS.
Well, when you're going from outside of
at
Toronto into
least.
Toronto and they're out there checking sins, and somebody's like, damn it, I don't have my sin. Take a picture of mine butt. Like, that's kind of the way it goes. Sometimes nobody's ever had this experience. It can't be
Toronto's
just
a
me.
hell of an experience, is all I'm saying.
I've been there twice, never again.
Right.
I don't think I've been.
I feel like I've been there in the past life.
Did
Somebody take a
Chizu go
picture
there?
of your
Chizu?
butt.
Chizu to go? Did you Chizu go there?
Chizu might have went there.
You got memories? Do you have her memories or not?
I do feel some of
Okay.
her training kick in from time to time.
Oh, that's good.
I believe that the answer to the question on this is we would like to go get some new equipment and not have to worry about the nuclear explosion.
That's fair. That's fair. So,
Is there a bonus if we do
But it-
both?
Sure. I mean, you just get the contract for both.
No guy out here trying
That's
to
not a
do some
bonus.
more work.
It's a
So
bonus.
Yeah, but see, then you don't have to find a separate team. So, we're saving you time.
I can almost guarantee you I can scout out that place by myself. Just
There
zip,
you go.
zoop, zop, Scooby Doo, and come back.
That's actually my favorite song you've ever written.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a charisma plus influence.
I assume negotiation specialty will apply.
Absolutely.
There you go, 5 hits.
5 hits. Damn,
Also, I
Daniel.
did roll my composure test earlier. Threshold 3, I got 4. So we're good.
Beautiful.
Stupid dryads.
You chose it. Oh. Ties go to you. So, you go ahead. Look, so this run is going to be, 8K a piece, and then you also get to use set equipment. The other one pays 10K a piece. And we will say that you guys will gain a 2K bonus for completing both.
I think we can work with that.
Definitely. I mean, I just like to make sure things are, in detail. So for the first one, exploration, find out where ground zero is. Check done.
Well, we know it's going to be. We know where it was because we have satellite imagery before the blast went off.
You know where it was because there's a big fucking hole, right?
I mean, yes, but more so we just knew where the device was located prior to the explosion being set. But we want to know if there's any sort of reason why this place was chosen. I mean, it's in the middle of, as far as Seattle, SK, and any other big city, it's in the middle of nowhere.
I wouldn't say nowhere. Pretty sure there were still some tribes people out that way.
I mean, yes, I'm not going to say it was absolutely abandoned, but if they had, whoever had this, I mean, they had bigger targets they could have used on it.
So you're making a point. Point being, we had a nuke, we could have done something with it, we decided to do something smaller. Next time it will not be as small.
Or they fucked up.
Also, probably totally obsolete what happened. But I decided to go with the drama over the possible, what's it called? Occam's Razor?
But
Exarch's razor.
I think it's Arkham's razor.
Do you use razors, Exarch? Is that what he's saying? Is that what they're saying?
I don't know what. It's an awful lot of concern about my morning routine.
It's just a simple yes or no.
Allegedly.
Okay, Jason Bateman in the Ozarks, I need you to answer a question. Do you or do you not shave every morning?
Some mornings. Not every morning.
Fair, allowed. Okay.
well, as you guys know, while you guys are within Seattle limits, and he goes ahead and slides over a box towards you, Xart.
It's Daniel now.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. As you slides a box over to you, you open it up, and there is a small bracelet that you recognize to be a biomonitor for a dock wagon contract.
Okay.
Well, you're in Seattle limits. Your guys' dock wagon contracts will be into effect. But for the exploration, unfortunately, you guys will not have such luxuries. And you guys will have to make sure that you have a good enough sin to get across the line.
About that?
Yes.
My last ones that I had was recently, not so recently, direct upon. So I was hoping that maybe I could forego payment and you would hook me up with new sin.
What have you been doing for the past year without a
Well, I have one. It's just it's just not good.
Oh,
So I was hoping that maybe I could give you the information that I have of my current sin, or maybe you could hook me up with another one altogether, and I can kind of have two and juggle multiple lives, that kind of thing.
It's possible. Do you have a preference on which one you prefer?
You know what? I already have the one, and everything's already in all of that names, so probably we just stick with the one that I've got. If that would be possible at all.
Yeah. What rating is it now, Ian?
Currently, that sin is rating. I believe it's a rating 2.
And are you
Where
just
do I-
looking to make it a 3?
Like a, yeah, a 3. I can keep finagling this angle.
Let me see. Is it 5K per level?
I believe
2,500 per.
2,500 per level. So with 8K, you could bump it up to a rating 4 plus.
You know what? If we could just do a rating, what is that? 2 plus 2.5. 2.5 is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like a rating 4 would be fine.
Rating 4. And then you'll still get. Are there licenses on there?
I don't have anything to. I guess I have a gun, but
Yeah.
I didn't actively pay for that license because I haven't been carrying it in this last year because I
That's
haven't
fair.
needed to.
Sir. Okay. So yeah, he will go ahead and forego the 8,000, and will go ahead and get you a rating 5 fake sin and use the remainder as a finder's fee.
That sounds more than fair. Actually, no, that sounds fair. I was going to have my lawyer dad over here negotiate on my behalf, but that sounds rude of me. So
I mean, do we really want to play with fake licenses, or do you want your agents to be able to successfully cross the border?
Talking to me?
I'm just talking to anybody that's interested in having, crimes done for money discreetly.
yeah, I like my.
If that's you at the moment, then I guess I am. Yeah.
This is a great addition to the group.
I appreciate what you are insinuating, but I will be honest. You guys are a drop in the bucket.
Oh,
So if you
I love-
can't get
I
it
love it
done,
too.
I will find people who can.
No, I'm cool. I'm ready to go do a crime.
honestly,
We could
yeah, I
we could
haven't
definitely
done a
do
crime.
crimes.
I haven't done a crime in like a year, so I'm very anxious to do a crime. Do you think they remember us as being
Allegedly.
badasses? Oh, yes, allegedly. I haven't allegedly done any sort of crime in like a year.
Oh, I've been doing crimes a lot.
Allegedly.
What?
Alleged crimes.
No, they were like really bad crimes.
Crimed a couple of times.
I think there's
You
a
know,
catalog for that, isn't there?
Yeah, I've been thinking out in crime at least once a week.
You just
They
see
lose.
Missing No Turn and Google the word allegedly. He's like, yeah.
Weirdly, you try to use your comlink and nothing works.
You get the little like offline dinosaur.
Yep.
It's like error 404 missing. I'm like, oh, me too.
No, they have a number.
Oh my god, my phone misses me.
Anyone else? Everyone else fine with the New Yen, or is there any other bartering we'd like to do before we get the show on the road?
No, I'm cool. I'm just gonna lean forward and like put out the fist bump.
He awkwardly just raised it up for the fist bump.
Hey, all right. Just like turn and walk towards her. Like, where's the door? How to get out of this thing?
Should I take? Okay, I'll put you guys on the contracts. He goes ahead and presses a couple buttons, and the door opens. As the door opens,
It's like a
Cat
breath
9, you feel like your other half of your body can function properly again, and all of your wristbands beep. They have
Oh.
a small green light on them.
And Janky, you get a pan request.
Ooh.
You're muted.
Grounded.
From who?
From Cat 9, you get a pan request.
It is the first time you've ever got a pan request from Cat 9.
All right. Show me yours. I'll show you mine. I guess.
Gotta take him to Canada for that.
100%. We have to be trying to get into Toronto, and everybody's looking at trying to keep us out because identification is bad.
Whenever you look at the device, it doesn't match anything you've ever covered for.
Just look at the device, and it's me waving at you.
I look up at you.
Still waving.
Are you both?
Yeah.
I walk over and I like shove you a little and then watch my.
Yeah, 100%. That's how this whole time, every time I go into like a host or anything with you, this is what it's being.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Welcome to the pen.
Hey,
You
thank
we
you
need
so
to
much.
tidy up or whatever. We watch Missing No pretty carefully.
Seems like it with all the chrome that's not chrome anymore? Question?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Uh,
you look at Missing Note, you don't see an ounce of chrome on them. Like, they all just look completely natural.
It's in them.
They are the chrome.
Yeah. You want to see the list? There's a file that's like bursting at the seams.
I,
That's for-
Paralegal Clippy, I need you to review that for me, please.
His name is
We have a
Dan.
physical paralegal now.
No, so I'm not talking about
Or
I'm not talking
Mark
about
or
the
something.
honorable. No, the honorable Judge Ozark is not the one I'm talking to at the moment.
Daniel Ozark. All right.
Daniel Ozark.
It'd be pretty intimidating in the battlefield. We called him Judge. They'd be like, holy fuck.
Somebody bring out the judge. He's just like,
You see a dude in like a semi kind of fit suit. He's like, hi.
It's Danny.
hey, my name's Dan.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like we are
I'm
being
Judge.
we are being
feel like
very mean.
I
Very
feel like
mean to
everybody
the
should
new
be
guy.
named by Cat 9.
Well, I mean, that's where
It's
we're
like
going.
initiation into the
2 out of 5, baby.
Fully agree.
What's your name? XR? It's Billy.
Dude, I'm gonna jump in Zayn's van and just be like, guys, I can now stand up in this thing.
Oh, look at
Um,
This van seems huge now.
Cat 9,
Hello.
you do, Donovan does look over to you. By the way, we're transferring your information, but I would suggest that you guys, when he sort of talks loudly to the group, suggest you guys probably do the part that's in Seattle first so we can finish out building out this sin and the background for it. Should be available within the next 24, 48 hours. But just want to make sure that you guys don't try to leave, because then you'll have 2 different sins in 2 different places, and it'll be obvious.
Donovan, I do
Yes.
not mean to be rude,
Yes.
but I'm going to have to ask that anytime you wish to address me, you go through my attorney now. And I like motion to XR.
The Judge.
Attorney-client privilege is the thing.
You're the one who gave us an attorney.
They've got that point.
I'm joking. You can call or text me whenever you feel like.
No, actually, I preferred it that way. Good call. So I'm going to see you guys around.
I'm like spinning around to the rest of the group, like I don't know if I should be upset or not. I was told I was charming and lovable, but apparently I'm Dragon
By who,
frag,
though?
not fraggable, but like you get what I'm saying.
Welcome to the team. High five.
um, so you guys are
Unfraggable team.
on your way.
Unfavorable.
How are we going to protect yourselves from radiation?
I have a hazmat suit. It's in the bike. Good pull
Is
it
that
out.
what that was?
Yeah.
Thought it was a blanket.
No. I had this was Chizu's. It's mine now.
Let's
Not
buy
one
these
of-
prototypes, then we can buy the gear we need, and then go test it someplace else where there's already radiation. So nobody will care.
Okay.
True, yeah. And we have at least a couple of days until Cat 9's new sin is ready. So
I'm taking the proper precautions as to not be able to go to jail again. Exarch, this would have been a perfect time for you to have been in the group maybe like a year ago.
Well,
I
I was
was
busy being a
arrested.
lawyer a year ago, so
I had been arrested for crimes I had not committed.
there are no
But they
crimes
were-
you have committed, right?
Oh,
They're all crimes you haven't committed.
they're all crimes that I have maybe absolutely potentially not done.
I've watched them do crimes. What are you talking about?
You're not helping right now, missing no.
Yeah, never put missing no on the stand.
yes, when can we not talk about crimes?
You can talk about crimes whenever you want.
Crimes that we've committed, allegedly.
I mean, let's not tell people in power that we have committed crimes.
I'm going to find the mayor. Excuse me, mayor. I've committed several crimes.
I feel like
Is
that's
there-
intimidating, really. We could probably use that.
I mean, I feel like our current job isn't really a crime. It's just kind of dangerous, right?
I mean, it's
That-
corporate
that's-
espionage and breaking and entering and most likely murder and several other things.
Oh,
Someone probably owns what we're gonna go take. Yes, it's not us.
no, I
At
meant
least
the
petty theft.
bomb thing.
Oh, the
I mean,
bomb
it's-
thing. Yeah, no, that's probably not. That one might not be a crime.
The
Sounds like we
gun
gotta
and
sneak
the armor
in
thing,
something.
that's 100% crime. I'm looking forward to it. But the bomb thing,
Oh, yeah.
I love our energy
Walker.
tonight.
I don't know where
I
this
mean-
energy's been for like the last 20 episodes, but I'm here for it.
It's good
I mean,
energy.
if we get technical, missing no, crossing a border under false pretenses with a false license is a crime.
hell yeah, let's go do crime.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Everybody hands in.
Allegedly.
Allegedly on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what this
Allegedly.
is. Yeah, I don't know what this word means, but I'm gonna go do it.
It means that we may or may not have actually done the things they are accusing us of.
Said a lot of words that kind of made sense. Let's go.
That's
Just-
what allegedly means.
It wasn't me, okay? It wasn't me. That's all you gotta say. Wasn't me.
But what if it was? But what if it was?
It wasn't.
But I. But
It
what?
wasn't you. We'll work on it. We'll have some time on the
Well,
cross country
here,
trip.
sit next to me in the car. Look, and sit next to me now. Super stoked about that one.
He's like, no, have you just been touch starved this whole time and none of us have realized?
What? No. I was massive. I was in the way. I couldn't even get out the car half the time. Half the time I couldn't even walk down the street without somebody looking at me like creeped out. And I walked down the street, people look at me like they're like, "Damn, it's nice."
Well, I mean, you have gone from, oh my god, it's missing no to, oh hi, it's missing no. So, I mean, like, the glow up is real.
I'm
that's
happy
not-
you're living the way you want to live. Missing no. Whatever's good for you.
I'm proud of you.
I mean, eventually this body's gonna die. I'll get another one.
Do
It's the
I
second
want to
awesome.
know?
It's their second body. It's
I'm an
second
AI.
What's
body.
missing?
Oh, I missed that. Okay, cool.
This is the second time we've actually met them like this.
First time I was born with a mud truck.
I miss the mud truck.
No, you were
Yeah, the
born.
mud
truck
when
was
the mud
great.
truck was born.
The mud truck was kind of the placenta.
They were
Yeah, but
also not in the
Well,
mud truck when they were.
Yeah, they were
found.
like. very
No,
far
I
away.
definitely helped to dig up my mud truck.
Yep.
I helped birth my mud truck.
It's like,
And
have
then
you
I
ever
buried
spent
that mud truck.
You're the placenta.
Mm.
I'm
Actually-
the placenta.
I'm learning that no one knows how it actually works.
Well,
Shut up, nerd.
I want to go do a crime. Get in the car.
Do crime. Do crime.
Let's go steal.
Hold on, we gotta go fuck with some radiation first.
No. Radiation second.
Stealing.
Crime first.
Incendiary.
Hope those around.
Ooh, we got crime now. Yes.
Hold on.
I was
Mystic,
counting
no.
down.
Mystic, no. Let me check my clock. It's crime time, baby girl. Hell yeah.
I throw a cushion at you.
So we know what ish we're stealing. We don't really know where ish it is.
I feel like that's. I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but I feel like
You
that's
want me to?
your two
Oh.
jobs.
Who's two
Well,
chips?
I recorded the whole conversation, so
I mean,
we can play
I
it
do not
back.
we're not
consent
going to be
to
digging through
being
the Matrix. What do you mean? I've got cameras going all the time.
So for Exarch, do you have any sort of like AR? Anything
Look,
that
you
can
lose?
see AR?
Nothing super exciting. I'm currently rocking a Metal Link.
Okay.
I'm between real phones
Wait,
and
Metalink's not a real
houses,
phone?
allegedly.
Which Zane's crushed.
when Cat9 accuses you of like I did not consent to be recorded, you get a little clippy icon that pops up in your AR wearing a judge's wig with a clipboard and looking very stern.
It's all to protect you, Cat 9.
All right, power down, honorable Judge Clippy. It's fine.
Clock, clock.
I like Clippy. So are you the tech person then? Do I put my stuff on your pan?
No. You put everything. So Janky? And Janky, this is actually really important that we need to talk about. New game plan for the Matrix. Because now I am a part of your pan.
Yeah,
That's
are you
great.
gonna start pulling your weight? Is that what's gonna happen?
Oh, hold on just a second. I'm sorry. I remember multiple times where you were so busy having to figure out who murdered my boss. Oh, I'm sad about it. And then next thing I know, I'm out here fist fighting my way through hosts and trying not to die. But no, what I was going to say is I spent the last year really thinking about my life and how to better support you and the causes. So, because I am now part of your pan, I have completely rebuilt my purpose and cause from the ground up to support you better. You do all of the decking, and I do all of the decking. You understand?
Yes. Yeah. No, that's really good because I don't want to deck. I
Matrix
do a
deck.
little bit, but only to like things that it's actually gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
Right. And I've discovered new sprites when I was in the Resonance smoking Matrix weed with the Resonance guy.
Yeah.
And they are
Heard that
dangerous
about
as shit, and I love them. I'm kind of a
Did you bring any back or what?
oh my god, Matrix weed? Yeah, absolutely. We can totally like hot seam and get baked.
All right, cool.
It's a whole new level, next level joke there. I appreciate it.
But anyway, to answer your question, Exarch, all gear goes to Janky, and all fear goes to me.
You got the best taglines.
That's all I know.
Well, we're getting hot dogs.
What did I just put on my
She's gonna
pants?
slap you in.
Oh,
Hot dogs.
whole bunch of cyberware.
Dogs.
Do I need to? Yeah, JJ sent me a list too. If you want to send me a list of all the stuff.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you a list. No problem.
Going to
So?
a dog shop. Picking up hot dogs.
Dirty dog.
Cool.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get a crave case for all of us to share.
Oh, it's like 30 of the hottest dogs.
Should we eat these when we stake out the building at least?
No, we need steaks for a stakeout, dummy.
Another cushion.
Is there enough space for all of us in this vehicle?
Yes.
sure.
In the van there would be, especially if Missing No is on the bike with someone.
Huh?
No.
It's a van.
Missing Nose
How,
on a bike?
yeah, no, but I mean, like, how
No,
can
we're
we
all
not
in the
fit in this van? There's only 5 of us. It's
Well,
a
there's-
van.
I mean, I guess you could still fit into it, but there's, you're on a bed, so just don't get in an
Yeah.
accident.
There's lifestyle stuff in there.
That's fine.
No seats on that.
Yeah, I
wanna
moved the
hang out
laundry
with
off
the crew.
the
We got
bed.
dogs.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hey, if you open up the compartment underneath that, you can just shove that down there real quick.
Oh.
Move the candy out of the way.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
Compartment I'm making.
That's a nice little.
It's gonna be gone.
Hey, Cat 9, throw me a hot dog back here.
Yate.
There you go.
Gonna go to the laundromat again.
Yeah.
So are
It's
we
not
criming
enough.
now, or how does this work?
It's always prime time whenever we're trying.
Just
Well,
throw a cushion
first,
at him.
you tell us what you can do in combat. Because we like to blow stuff up sometimes. It's not always the plan, but it usually ends up that way. So when bullets fly, what can you do? Like talk to them?
I mean, I can do a lot of stuff. I mean, I could shoot, I could fight, I can sneak.
So all your cyberware gets put up in everybody's AI.
Okay.
This is what they can do.
So
But-
I'm now looking over all of your cyberware like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
Mhm.
where you're coming from. We're really tight, so we're just gonna. There's no need to hide anything.
Well, fine. In that case, I will change my face to look like whoever we need to look like.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you changed your face right now.
Well, yeah, I can start. It takes a minute.
Anything?
yeah.
Is that you?
So he definitely looks about 20 years younger. No longer schlubby middle age. He now looks like sort of stereotypical pink mohawk Shadowrunner. Completely different face.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's fake.
So we could crime.
Mm.
And then
Handy.
I have a lot of kamikaze.
Like
Me
the-
too.
You do a lot of drugs. Is that what I'm hearing?
Allegedly.
Would you be interested in doing Matrix weed?
I
Allegedly.
feel like maybe Matrix weed is not gonna do the same thing for me as it does for you, but I mean, sure.
Give it a shot. Everybody needs to get a little Matrix zooted once.
I'm down. I'll
Definitely.
join in.
Maybe post crime though, alleged crime.
You ain't never gonna get all methed up and go do a crime.
I mean, depending on how this crime goes, I might get messed up.
Anyway, so which company did they say that we were looking for the stuff for or from?
Was that Locked and Loaded that I heard?
It was indeed.
Bella LeBlanc?
Yeah, we may or may not know Bella LeBlanc.
I got one hit on a matrix search to see where some of this stuff might be.
Yeah, you go through
Oh,
on this
no.
matrix search, and it says last visited about a year ago to the same website as you find all of the places that were underground that you guys went through and looked at. But now they have actual storefronts.
I have 5 hits on a matrix search for other locked and loaded information to see, looking for like warehouses, corporate facilities, places they might be doing R&D, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. With 5 hits, there is a Locked and Loaded HQ in downtown Seattle. There is also one that has been opened up recently within the last about 6 months in Australia. And one in the middle of UCAS in a town called Indianapolis.
So we've got Australia, we've got Indianapolis, we've got here, and somewhere else that seems very boring. But I don't think that they'd be sending us outside of Seattle, given that they said don't leave Seattle.
So the nice deduction, Sherlock.
I will use my Skilljack Prime subscription to download the Locked and Loaded Seattle knowledge skill.
Okay.
Assuming such a thing exists.
Easy enough. All things locked and loaded go into your mind. Go ahead and roll a memory check for me. Speaking of, while Daniel is now rolling this. Speaking of Prime, if you need to,
Daniel the Shadowrunner. That's my full title.
yes. If you need to use your Amazon Prime because you have Amazon Prime and you get a free Prime subscription, make sure to use that here. Don't use it on a Skilljack. That's a waste. Use it here.
Just called your whole action a waste.
He's just jealous he doesn't have a skill jack.
That also true.
If they were real, that would not be a waste.
No, I would be just the smartest people. Instead of being
But you could subscribe with said skill jack to all things J Brews.
true.
Easy to show off.
This way I keep him around.
Yeah, I wouldn't subscribe to J Bruce. That guy sucks.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, do you say J Bruce?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I heard a bruise.
bruise.
Okay. That's my fault.
Bruce is over there like, I'm gonna kill him. Kill him.
He's
Planning.
gonna try.
Just planning.
That Donovan guy seems like a real jerk.
Yeah. As the information sort of gets downloaded from the Matrix and straight into your skill jack, you know pretty much everything historical about this company. But you do find the exact same sort of information that Cat 9 just rattled off. But that's really about it. And then also the multiple storefronts that are within Seattle as well.
That all checks out.
So the 3 places we visited last time with the underground bunkers, those are full storefronts now? Is that what I'm gathering?
This place has underground bunkers?
They don't not have underground bunkers.
They allegedly have underground
No,
bunkers.
they can commit crimes. We allegedly commit crimes, but I don't care about them. I don't represent them.
Oh no, since they do a lot of crime.
Okay.
Locked, loaded, and crime.
So what was the deal with the bunkers? What are we getting ourselves into?
Well, okay,
Let's go to the tape. I can
so the tape, and you see
I'll
projectionist
roll.
Clippy show up in your AR.
Thank you, Clippy.
And you see us go on an adventure and end up down in the bunkers. And for some reason, I don't know why, Cat 9 gets found by God and passes out for a minute. And other shenanigans around the group. There was like a big minotaur made of metal. There was...
This is before or after you were smoking the Matrix weed?
Oh, this was way before.
Pre-weed.
So there's a real big metal minotaur.
Potentially,
There
yeah.
was. No,
There
we-
was.
We like
I took
cut
control
up,
of
right?
it. I took control of it technologically, and I made him fight himself. No, I really didn't. I pulled him off of somebody, and then everybody else killed him.
Ooh, you marionetted the Minotaur.
It's a Minotaur marionette.
Pretty
It's my
cool.
one. It's my one skill.
Yeah, but these things, I mean, they were all owned by Locked and Loaded. Project Roid, pointing at missing no, well, their old body, I guess, was like this roided out, like almost cyber zombie looking thing. What else was there? Project Blue Book, Project, other things like that.
Yeah.
like definitely R&D stuff was going on down there. In one of the locations, one was like abandoned. The other one we didn't go in.
Yeah, we
Didn't really
hit
know it
the
was there.
Yeah, I'll start searching these files that we got the footage record.
Yeah.
Black Ops projects.
Oh
Look,
yeah,
Operation Super Soldier.
and we may have allegedly sold some like data to this person who is now, what's her title, CEO, or they moved her way up.
Okay. All right. That sounds doable.
Speed. Yeah.
I like how unflappable you are.
What?
They don't flap.
I'm sorry, I was trying to increase my English vocabulary during the year that I did not see you. Figured that I'd come back speaking better English, that you would be, wow, okay, Cat 9, well done.
Thank you for the effort. That's just like outdated. I don't know where you learned it from, but
Cat 9 out here outdated. Ugh. All the effort is poo poo and the everything. Like,
Speak whatever language you want, Cat 9. I'll follow. It's fine.
Any language?
Yeah.
you have to hear it first because Reno had to hear things first for like a minute. And you can speak the language.
I can't speak it. I just understand it all.
Oh,
I can read it too, I guess.
I guess that makes sense. You can comprehend it.
I'm on board with that. That seems okay. All right, so
am I
orders
finding
of
anything in
business.
these files? I don't
Uh,
really know. I mean, I'm just kind of reading. There's not really a reading check, so
no, easy enough to look through. As
Natural
you're
one.
exactly, as you're looking through the files, and you look through Operation Blue Book, and as you're looking through, it looks like it's a bunch of prototypes, very very early stages, and it actually the pictures that are attached to the document looks exactly like the armory that Reno found in one of the bunkers when they were on their separate adventure.
Hmm.
Operation Super Soldier, it was about trying to see how much wear they could actually put into a person before they lost their humanity and became a cyborg. All the employee information is just employee information from the top going down. And I cannot remember what other docs did you have.
Blue Book, employment, Black Ops projects,
Black
financial
Ops
record.
projects. Most of that is redacted.
They don't even know what they're doing.
No. But there's the two different document names. There is Operation Sandman and Operation Red Tide.
I thought I would just jump back into the Blue Book. Can I make like a logic check, see if I can hit any of these early designs down as what we're looking for?
Yeah. You can actually go ahead
A
and
year of
roll
development?
electronics plus logic.
I will re-roll. Re-roll. No, re-roll one.
Did you say you were rerolling? Sorry, your mic sounds a little weird.
Yeah, sorry, I'm re-rolling one dice.
Okay, cool.
Just yeah, because I have analytical.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Great job.
Ooh, that was
Nice shot.
one away.
I got a one.
Nice.
So 3 hits.
3 hits. Yeah, you look through, and it looks like they have all sorts of different firearms that they were testing. And these are like very, very early stages. And obviously this information is dated at this point. But there looks like there is a small cyber deck that they're in the process of testing. It looks like there is a set of armor that sort of looks, from the way that it looks, more like a chameleon suit, but it is more battle focused than actually like a nice suit. And a couple of just different weapons, and it's like one of every type. There is a heavy and a holdout pistol. There's an AR. There's a shotgun, and there is also a sniper rifle.
Cool. I'll just kind of throw these up and be like, this kind of looks like the stuff we're looking for. Is there any information on where it's being held or which facilities are doing R&D?
And it just says R&D 1
So
in the location
there's
for all of them.
presumably two, at least two
Yeah.
R&D places. Would you know, now that you've downloaded all of the publicly available data, or I'm not sure exactly how your subscription service works, do you know where these might be?
I would guess that that's probably outside the scope of that. But do I know from that? From my knowledge skill, do I know where they might keep that stuff?
Not necessarily from the knowledge skill, but just overall general knowledge. Probably more likely to keep it at a headquarters first, compared to like a storefront.
It's a headquarters then. That's pretty big
Headquarters.
crime, allegedly.
Yeah, let's go eat hot dogs outside of their headquarters and see.
And just looking at information that I had pulled up about all the different places and whatnot, would I be able to get like a general kind of scope of what their matrix security would be like? I do have matrix security as a knowledge skill.
As you're sort of looking through, I mean, it's downtown, so you already know that response time is going to be quick, and there's probably going to be pretty active sin sweeps. That is going to be more frequent than if you were in, say, Renton or the Barrens. And there probably is going to be some. You already know there's going to be matrix security. They're going to have a host. Like any building in downtown, especially in HQ, is going to have a host. What level host, you're not sure, without having to actually do some search for it. But that's what you can easily just sort of grasp based off of looking at the data.
All right. Then I will pass the important parts along as far as like response time and stuff like that to the group. We need to be much more aware of our surroundings on this one. As when they hit the alarm, if they hit the alarm, then Omnistar will be here. Like, hey, we are the police. Come out with your hands up, please. And I don't think we could say that we were allegedly trying to do the things they caught us doing.
Probably not.
Maybe we get to court and say, Your Honor, allegedly.
Just walk up, allegedly, and just sit back down.
And he has to let us go at that point, but that's not.
That's like 90% of it. You're right on.
Your Honor, my client didn't do it. The defense rests. All right, but let's go check out our headquarters building.
Yes.
As you guys head out towards the wonderful, wonderful downtown of Seattle, obviously, traffic is a pain in the ass. You have people walking all over the sidewalks, and buildings are extremely tall. You do see a couple of places you have been in the past. You see, obviously, easy enough to see the pyramid for As Technology headquarters. You also see a warehouse that looks very familiar, as you guys, really your first run as a group took place as the Spinrad Global. You guys go and continue further in, and there is a rather, I say large, but it is about 30 floors tall building, and at the top of it, it just has like two L's that are over each other like this. Exactly.
It's backwards for the camera, though.
This way?
No. Anyway,
How'd you do it?
This one.
every single time.
Every time.
Well, I can't really do work until we get there, so let's go.
I mean, you're there. You're parked outside.
Cool. I'm gonna walk around the building, see what I see. See if there's any like security, any other entrances. Like, oh, I'm looking for all kinds of shit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll visual perception for me, please.
Visual.
Zane, did you want to do any sort of astral perceiving or investigating?
No, I'm just gonna lay my chair back and take a nap, and then astrally project, and then go.
Okay.
Make some rounds.
As go ahead and roll astral perception for me, please.
Cinco.
You say Cinco?
Yeah, 5.
Where Missing No is, as they're walking towards the front of the building, their aura is different than what you were expecting from Missing No. It is extremely bright compared to the very, very dim, barely noticeable on the astral signature that was once before.
But still me.
Exactly.
I'd like to make sure of that one.
Yep, I sense it. But as you're
Skills.
3,
Any like security cameras, guards, extra doors, I want to ping on AR for the whole team. Just like, here, there's one, there's something.
So, as these pings keep coming through, gonna look at Janky. Would you like to check out the host, or should I? You're muted.
Muted.
That was not muted. That was J. Bruce punching his microphone.
punch.
Don't get mad.
For the ascending, Zan,
Yup.
healthy, happy, mundane.
Kind of excited.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's happy to be doing crime.
But you've seen this aura relatively before. It's slightly changed, like I said. Essence is equal or is lower than your magic.
Mm-hmm. But it's definitely more than what it was.
Yes, very much more. And that is all you get with 3 hits.
Dokity then.
But some things you also notice, there are 3 spirits flying overhead, sort of going around the perimeter of the building. You're able to tell, yeah, there are spirits, but you have to sense to see if you want to try to figure out what they are.
Yeah, I'll sense one and then just see if they're all linked to the same summoner.
Yep.
I did a probe.
Probe.
Well, if that takes a minute.
Yeah, I need a minute.
Ooh. I'm gonna just reroll or 2 into a 4 or 5. I should say so 3.
3? Okay.
Yep.
The subjects, I mean, it's healthy. It is extremely angry. Awakened. It is a air spirit. not seen this aura before. Magic is lower than your magic. I guess the force is lower than your magic. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Uh,
same thing.
and that's it.
Alrighty. Then I'll come back my body and add to the comms. No barriers that I saw from the outside visible. 3 spirits floating around. Typical stuff so far.
Nice.
You want me to try to get inside?
Such good work. I'm not such
Uh,
the bad at talking myself, so I would be more than willing to come with you if you'd prefer.
Sure.
All right.
The first probe, Janky, was not successful.
If you're going in, do you want some magical charisma steroids to make you talk gooder?
I would love some magical charisma steroids to make me talk gooder.
All right, perfect. That's what it does.
How'd the exterior security look?
Exterior security. What did you get on that perception? I'm sorry.
It was a 5.
5. There are cameras on every corner. As you're sort of looking through the front doors, there are 2 security guards on the front door. You do see an active metal detector. Both the guards have a... can't tell what kind of pistol it is from here. But you can definitely tell they have some sort of firearm on their hip. And there is a loading dock on the back as well, with a camera that is watching the back side of the building.
Would my melee set off a metal detector?
Yes, because it is still made in metal. You can just change what the
Oh.
the blade looks like.
Yeah, I'll ping all that. Let everybody know. Just like, yeah, we gotta. If you can turn off some cameras, I'm able to sneak in back doors if you guys want me to. But if not, I could go in with you guys. But without weapons, not too terribly useful.
Did we actually look at this host?
Janky's in the process of looking at it.
Oh, because you have to probe it before you get the actual information on it, right?
Yeah,
It can, it depends. It's up to it what we see. If you're just looking at a host from the outside, it kind of chooses who sees or what is seen by the public, basically.
Okay.
So we can look at it, but
Then
stricter than anything.
when we get ready to rock in here, I would like to just do a matrix perception on the host itself and just see what they're willing to give us for free.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the matrix perception. Janky, your probe is successful with 2 net hits for a bonus to your backdoor.
Okay.
With 5 on the perception, as you're looking around, there is a public side where it does allow for user access, but it looks like the admin side is locked. But you do see that there is a addition, like an other side of it that is more the business side that was running silent, but you're able to see it.
All right. Then as I'm seeing that information, I'm just kicking it straight over to Janky. Because I guess hold the door doesn't work that way, but
Right.
just
But you can make a note, like you can show them once you see it, like, hey, look, this is here.
I'm gonna show them the layout of hey, look, public and admin side for the deeper business side, 2 for the price of 1. Is it 2 hosts or is it 1 host?
There's 2 separate hosts.
Okay.
The one is like the public side, which has user that is available, and then there's like a back end host that has more for the corporation side of it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I understood
Yeah, of
that.
course. And you're able to tell. The first one is a rating. The public one is a rating 2 host, while the other one is a rating 5.
That's it. Rating 5 coming from the prison. I'm like,
Well, it's a federal prison compared to a double A company.
yeah. I'm not saying like, oh, come on, give us a challenge. I'm just like coming back from like a rating 20 host.
Wasn't that hard, okay? Chill.
Supermax.
Literally a supermax prison.
True.
Well, I'll be watching the doors for somebody to come out, and when they leave, I'll try to match my face to their face.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a visual perception so you can just make sure like how well of a look you get at the person.
And this won't help you out with perception, but you do have a +4 to your charisma.
That makes my charisma ridiculous.
Good.
And then what's the drain value for that?
6 for that one in particular because I took all 3 bonus hits. So I took 3 points of stun.
Because I learned very recently that focus concentration only works if the drain value is 7 or is 6 or lower.
True story.
If you didn't know, last sentence, the spell cannot have a modified drain value of 7 or greater to be sustained underneath focus concentration.
Good to know.
So,
It's exactly 6.
yeah, if 6 is perfect, and you are able to sustain it without any penalties.
Two hits on that perception.
2 hits. You get a pretty decent look. Some of the things you just sort of make what you like would make sense for that to be, but you really get like really a good half of their face, and you sort of
Hopefully
match it
they're
on both
symmetrical.
sides. Yeah, for sure. That's what you're hoping for. But you are able to go ahead and shape your face the way you want it to be.
I will also adjust my hair.
Just,
Cybernetic hair, y'all. It's
yeah.
too cool.
Nice.
You guys all see the hair sort of just shape up to what they change.
Go.
I'm still walking around the building.
Yep.
Cat, if we're already walking, then Cat 9 will just fall into step, kind of next to you, looking like we're supposed to be there, kind of thing.
So yeah, as of right now, you're doing all this from the van, is that right, Daniel?
Yep. Yes. Yeah. And if one of the tech people happens to be able to get any information about that person that I'm trying to mimic, that would be super.
I could try.
There's an action for this.
If Cat 9 can see it, they can hack it.
That's not the way that it works.
That's the rule. Yeah, no, that's the rule.
I will tell you that that's how it's working, but that is not how it's working.
Well,
Pass
just
the
make up
line.
something. I won't know any better, Cat 9. It'll be
Exactly.
fine.
Their their name is Douglas Bonanza, and they work in the money department.
Money department.
How many dependents?
27.
Holy shit.
That's why they work at the money department, because they need the money.
All right. I'm trying to put together the best possible disguise I can to be Doug
No,
Bonanza
please
from
don't.
accounting.
Please don't do that. I'm strictly fucking with you.
A
Please do
suit
not
made
do that.
of dollar bills.
Money department. Here we come.
So, looking at the person who just left,
Yep.
I'm gonna do a matrix perception to see if I can see their comm link,
Yeah, of course.
anything that might just be out in the open.
Mhm.
Because this is what I can do while Janky does the important stuff.
Of course.
Steal somebody's identity.
Daniel the Shadowrunner. Jesus Christ.
So that's 3 hits on a matrix perception.
Yeah, easy enough. They are not even running silent. It is a metalink.
Oh. I'm gonna look at Daniel the Shadowrunner. She's like, oh, it's not the same. You already have a metalink like they do, so you're ahead of the game.
I'm between phones right now. Okay.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. No judgment. I don't even have one.
But you're also able to tell they do have a corporate sin for Locked and Loaded.
Wah, wah. It's like got the corporate sin.
That's perfect. Scan it for me. I can match the facial metrics.
I could try. See, for that I would have to. I've never actually hacked somebody's comlink before, or like
It's
tried to
this
break into it same way.
same exact way, except they get a lot
Alright.
less dice to do anything about it.
Oh baby, let's do it. Um,
Firewall at 0.
Exactly.
so I'm gonna probe it. Here we go. Good lord. Okay.
You know.
And that's with firewall times 2, which is 0. So you go ahead and successfully probe.
Okay. I panicked for a second because I'm used to hacking things with firewalls. So
But wait, he's on his comlink. So wouldn't that at least be willpower?
no.
I don't think that's how it works.
And now in there, would that just be like edit file to grab a copy of it?
Yep.
So edit file. Oh my god, I'm learning so much. Electronics plus logic. Oh, girl.
And it doesn't really do anything for you now, but you are getting points of edge as well because of analytical mind.
Yes.
This one is going to. Ooh, I have some.
I might. I think I'm gonna fix some of that to try to get the best copy of this we can.
Nice. You got 2
Yeah,
successes.
fuck
You get a copy.
Yeah, we win.
You get a copy of their. Copy of their sin that is being openly displayed.
Bingo.
You do notice that it does have their recognition, their facial stuff, and also it has a license for access to the R&D department.
Well, we may or may not have just hit the jackpot. They have all of the access to every door that we could possibly need, including the R&D. Well, they're not really at the access. They're just allowed to be there.
Hey, Cat9, what's their name?
Their name. Let's see. Looking for the name. Oh, their name is Chadwick Gitbentenson.
Bentinson? Is that a family name?
Is that like Norwegian, I think?
Yeah, it's GHTBENTENSON.
Checks out.
Gitbentenson.
I go to the social medias, the McFeed, if you will.
Yeah.
The McFeed.
Nanny McFeed.
That's exactly what it's called in the 6th War, my friend.
It is.
And I will search for
McDonald's owns Twitter
Chadwick
now.
Gitben.
Gitbentenson. That's what it is. Gitbentenson.
Yeah, whatever.
There's no
I
Mick
think
involved.
Douglas
it's just
Bonanza was your
Gitbentenson.
stronger effort.
Oh, Douglas Bonanza was a great one, but I couldn't just fall back to the same bit. Come on,
It works so well.
it'd be too convenient.
You go ahead and look over their social media profile.
And then I want to pull up the file, the employment records that we have as well.
Mhm.
Let's see if they're on the docket a year ago.
They are indeed on the docket a year ago, signed and hired by your boss.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
we can
yeah, you
probably
are-
strong arm.
Chadwick Gitbentenson? Do I see dependents on the feed?
There are some dependents. There are not 27, though. There is just one.
His wife,
There's-
Deborah.
Got one dependent and a lovely. Is there a partner involved here? Do I see?
There is a partner involved. It looks like pictures of that individual as well as a younger orc that is sort of leaning their head on their shoulder in a family photo.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just kind of keep that up for you, and we can feature information. You need it.
That sounds perfect. Well, I will try to disguise myself as Chadwick Bentonson.
Go ahead and roll a disguise check for good old Chadwick.
I apologize for the number of dice in advance.
I'm not gonna be sorry. It's only 20.
But I
was
didn't know
looking
I was
at,
going to
like-
have magic charisma steroids.
Well, you know.
I thought we were looking at least 21 dice when you apologized,
Yeah,
but like,
jeez.
damn.
But yeah, 6 successes. Perfect. Go ahead and mark that down in a note somewhere for your rating disguise. Missing now, as you finish up your lap, you head back to. Do you want to keep going around, or you want to head back to the truck?
Yeah, if I'm not really seeing much, I don't want to break in. There's too many cameras. I don't want to
Right.
get caught on camera. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back. Like, well, it's what I found.
You know, Daniel, the Shadowrunner, is no longer there, but it looks like there is another individual just sort of sitting in your van, or not your van, but the van.
Is that face changing thing? Is that Daniel? Please be Daniel.
Yeah,
That's Daniel.
Daniel, sure.
That didn't sound convincing. Can somebody say this with confidence, please? That's Daniel, right?
That is maybe Daniel.
I'll take it.
Allegedly.
That is allegedly
Allegedly.
Daniel.
Nice.
All right, cool. What can I do? What do you need? What can I help with?
After the allegedly, I'm gonna look at them and like,
So I could break in. I could sneak in the back. Sneaky now.
Sounds like we're
Got
trying to
best tools.
walk in the front door. Do you want to just walk in the front door with people?
Can I take my firearms?
probably not.
Why don't we walk in the front door and let you in the back door?
I mean,
Usually
there's
you have to
cameras.
pay extra for that.
I could get in the back door. I just need you to turn off the cameras. I don't want to get seen. Hello?
Am I in or
Yeah,
no?
I just
With my
rolled
free-
it. Yeah, I just rolled it. Sorry. Yeah, you are have access into the host, and I'm assuming you were going into
Hey.
the corporate side, not the.
Yeah, I don't care what other people. Yeah, I
That's
want to go to the important shit. Good call.
I was just wanting to make sure I was on the same page.
Yeah. Good clarification. I'm in this shit. I'm just looking for make sure my back door's there, so I can hold it open for Cat 9. And I'm just looking around. Some
Yeah, go ahead and roll matrix perception for me, please.
cameras apparently is what we need.
Yeah. All right, so we will, as we get all set and good to go, we will go ahead and take our break here real quick. Be back in about 5 minutes. Stand up, get a drink, use the restroom, come back, be here, because the group is confidently walking in the front
Allegedly.
door.
Hey, not me. I'm top 5 most wanted right now. I'm in the van, okay?
And when we come back, we will go ahead and do our giveaway. So if you haven't yet, for a SR6 PDF of your choice, for anything that is released and publicly available, please make sure to type in !point ticket, and you'll be entered in to win. So we will be right back. See you guys in a bit. Boom.
Mommy doesn't allegedly know.
I
It
couldn't
doesn't
get off.
fit in the song as well.
We're back.
I couldn't go off
We can make
frame
it
any
into a
farther.
rap or something.
So sorry.
I smell a cover there.
Yeah.
We are back, painfully so.
Scotty doesn't know that allegedly Fiona and me make
I didn't-
alleged Merrill in my van every Sunday.
Wow.
I didn't know I joined the cringe Olympics.
Shut up.
Ever for the last 5 years? What do you mean you started this shit?
Whatever you say, man bun.
Hey, there's another one. I'm not the. They were first.
But I'm queer.
Anyway, thank you guys for being patient during our break. I'm so sorry that this is what we get to come back to.
Who cheated?
As going into
Not a
Gen
man
Con,
bun,
guys,
then.
we are going to be doing a live show so you can see this bullshittery happen live. So if you're going to be in Indianapolis on the first week of August, please make sure to come and
Wait.
say hello during our live show.
Go make
I
fun
will
of Jody's
personally
man
give-
bun.
I will personally give anyone a fist bump if you make fun of my man bun.
But before we go ahead and do our giveaway, Warren, do you want to go ahead and tell the wonderful people at home about the new book going to be coming and being released at Gen Con, Body Shop?
Oh, it's not even being released at Gen Con. We actually found out today it is being released in June. There are pictures of it in the wild from ACD Games Day today,
My God.
with an official statement that it is coming at expected June release date. So very, very soon. I hope your body is ready for the shop, because there is so much cool stuff in this book. I want to spoil it all, but I also want it to, come out as we go. But obviously I've been using false face, which lets you change your face, and you can, with wireless on, you can actually match biometrics with Sin. So I'm gonna drive Bruce crazy with that, as well as electrochromic hair, so my hair can get longer. I feel a little bit like Meg from Family Guy talking about my extendable hair, but it's cool though. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Meg.
stick with it.
Can't say that
And
while
then
I'm
yeah, there's
eating
some other
cereal.
really cool stuff, but I think it's gonna come up shortly, so we'll save that.
Spoilers.
But if you keep watching Bruise, pretty soon you'll be able to get this in one of our giveaways. So you should stick around.
App.
Hit the subscribe button.
Why am I here? Why did it take 5 years for this to happen? Thank you guys so much for being here. After the break, we are going to go ahead and do the raffle.
Waffle.
Closing the giveaway. Drawing a winner.
Is it me? Did I win?
Come on, dude,
Gamer Gangrel.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wow. I prefer Ventru.
Wait a
myself.
second. Why is it doing multiple winners?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
You get a buck.
And you get a buck.
Interesting life choices. I don't think so. I've had someone come in and win 3 in a row before, so I don't think it's that.
Trips.
But because for some reason it pulled 2 people, I will work with our representative who will go ahead and we'll make sure that you guys both get a book. So thank you guys so much for participating and coming on in, and also for the subs. Really appreciate it, guys. But as a recap of where we left off, the group is doing the most efficient and the most professional amount of legwork that I've ever seen this group do. I am trying to figure out where my team went and who the people who have replaced them are. If you find the group, please let me know. I will give maybe a bounty for them. But you guys went to received a job from the union, and you guys accepted not 1 but 2 different jobs, and making sure that you guys are trying to get paid out here. You guys took 1 job, which is going ahead and getting some prototypes, excuse me. And the other job is in the process of finding out why the nuke location was being used. because they had a nuke. So why did they use it in a forest? That is a good question.
True.
So the group began to dig around and look through the host. And as that was going, simultaneously, Missing No was doing some physical perception and looking around the building to see if there was any cameras or anything like that. Zayn was able to do some astral perception and found a couple of spirits that were floating around. Daniel, the Shadow Runner, was able to go ahead and create a disguise and get themselves into a position where they'd be able to sneak in successfully as someone else. And Cat 9 stole some information off someone's phone.
Did we?
Stole somebody's identity.
I'm just gonna look at my two matrix guys. Like, did we turn cameras off or no? Is that a thing we can do? If not, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Just
Maybe if I could see in here, but I got a 1 on my matrix perception, so we'll see.
Yeah, with a 1, it is easy enough because it is, it's busy in here, but it's not impossible to search through everything. First thing you do notice is a ice that is patrolling around looking for people. It looks like it's already past where you are standing and is continuing to patrol.
Okay.
But you do see a couple of nodes if you want to take the notes of which nodes you see.
All right, give me the nodes.
You got employee records, access, testing, projects. That's all you see.
Okie. I go to access.
Okay. You go to access.
I need to roll again.
Yeah, if you're
Matrixly perceive. Or am I editing the file? What am I doing here?
Yeah, if you're wanting to try to see if there's any sort of data bomb, you'd have to do matrix perception. But if you're just this full send it, then you are going to go ahead and open the file with the edit file.
Right. Okay.
No data bomb on this file.
See about that. Let's take a gander.
You go ahead and open it up. There is a list of 400 employees inside of here.
Okay. It's just a list of employees.
Yeah, it has a list of employees and each level of access that they have.
Okay. I find Chadwick
Get
Bendoverson.
Get Benson.
Yeah. I find Bendover.
Yeah, you
I'll find Chadwick's name in
Yeah, you go ahead and look at it. And it looks like they have, out of the 4 tiers of, so there's technically 5 tiers of security, but only one person has tier 5. But Chadwick has tier 3.
Okay. You have tier 3 access. I'm just kind of building a little dossier on her.
Oh, I love it.
So we can actually come up. And then I'll leave this, and then I gotta pick a new. But we can stuff as well. Unless you're waiting on me to turn off these cameras.
Well, I bet Cat 9. I had a client once that allegedly messed with some cameras. I bet you could walk around back with. And turn them off when you see them.
I could absolutely be doing the thing. Cutie Missing No, would you care to go for a stroll?
I would be happy to go for a stroll. Where am I going?
First off, I need to
Hold
do
there,
this.
wait. Yes, go turn off the cameras.
Oh, wow, okay. I just stole someone's entire identity and told you who the hells they were, and you were like, playing click, whatever. My name's Chadwick.
All of the information I have about Git Benson is just scrolling past your face. Like, yeah, and.
Got in their phone. I found them. I stole the sin, allegedly.
Also, unlike my previous body, this one is pretty sneaky. So what you need?
I think that we just need to go on a walk. Hey, Yankee, am I able to get in there with you? Did you put the doorstop down?
Yeah, I did. You might just one of those cameras might have a malfunction if you just try to access them directly. I don't know if you can.
I could try to access them directly, but I think if there's a node available, then I might as well. Is there a node in there?
Not at this level. Is there another host in here anywhere?
There's not a nesting doll of hosts. You just do not see a cameras.
All right, then I
So
will.
it must be. Maybe it's on the other.
Yeah, because
host.
I mean, it's a user on the user side.
I don't know.
We can take a look. We will walk and talk, and I will do the thing. Before we go, though, I would like to do one thing, and I would like. I want to put together, because you said there was ice walking around.
There is a single patrol ice.
The single patrol ice. Okay, let me see if I can make this happen, because I would like to bring out Assassin for Hire Clippy
Okay.
and compile a sprite.
That definitely sounds like a crime.
Not if they don't see it.
Still a crime.
Assassin Dark Brotherhood Clippy is very good at not being seen, okay?
They have the glove, but instead of like the knife that comes out, it's just the end of the paperclip.
That's amazing. Because I would like this thing to be around, I am going to I'll just change my 4s to 5s here.
Okay.
Two 4s takes all of my edge, but it rounds us up to
6
hits.
Yep. So you have the 3 services on a level 3 assassin sprite.
Yeah. 3. I'm using one of those services right now.
Mhm.
So it's going to show up and be like, Dark Brotherhood Clippy, I need you to be as discreet as you possibly can. And service 1 is for it to use Phantom. Now, so that no one else can see you, I need you to keep Janky safe. Do not fire unless fired upon. And other than that, that is your job.
It just says step. And then it goes into the host.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna go find Janky because I'm effectively Janky. I'm giving you the 2 services, like the 2 tasks, like how I did before, where it can assist you on things. But it's an assassin sprite, so it's kind of built just to kill things. But
Perfect.
you know, it keeps you safe in there.
It keeps me company too.
Yeah, 100%. But now, all right, I'm ready to go.
You go ahead and I'll get out. Don't forget to resist that fade, by the way. And head towards the back of the building. Once more.
I'm gonna kind of keep my head down. My hair's covering my face.
Yep. Go ahead and roll stealth for me to try to just make sure you're not being seen.
Easily. I got 5.
Dang, son. New missing know who this?
Yeah, going from being a big, creepy troll guy to being like tiny, cute, and sneaky. Who is she?
Very cute.
All right. Missing know you want to go ahead and roll a Matrix Perception?
That's gonna be really
Missing
pretty
Know.
low
I
roll
meant
for
Cat
me.
9, sorry. Cat 9.
What am I rolling?
Matrix Perception.
6 hits.
6 hits. You do see the cameras. They are tied to a host, but you absolutely can see them.
All right. Which host are they tied to?
They are tied to the
Is it
public
the admin
side on the admin.
Okay. Yankee, I called it the admin side of user side, like the admin side of the user portal.
Oh, nice.
That makes
What's it
absolutely
like
no
over there?
sense. I'm actually taking a peek right now. As we're walking, I'm gonna start poking at it. You said it was a rating 2.
Yeah, ready to host. But, I mean, you also can interact with this device without having to go into the host. It just has the host's defenses, but you can still actually see it on the matrix. You can see this matrix icon,
Oh, okay.
but it just has the defenses of the host.
Cool. Then I would like to. It's probably not super great. Would it be control device at that point to
Yep.
try to just?
Turn
Or
it off.
it would be edit file to loop it.
You could either do a loop with edit, or you can control device to turn it off.
I'm gonna edit file to loop because that is a legal action,
Okay.
and I ain't looking to try to cause any ruckus right now.
Respect. Go ahead and roll that edit file.
Oh,
You do get a point of edge because it is a logic-based test.
yeah, 1 point of edge again. I mean, yeah, that's the way that goes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I have Cheeto dust all over my fingers. I am not able to manipulate it the way that I should be able to. Wiping off. If anybody else would like to do things in the meantime, I will. When it comes back around, I'll try it again. I just don't want to take up all the time trying to do the thing.
You're good. Zane, is there anything you'd like to do during this time?
Is Janky in the van with me? So it's just us?
Yes. Daniel, the Shadowrunner, I believe, is also there in the process of getting out, heading towards the front door, if I remember correctly.
That is correct. Leaving my gun.
Nice.
Alright. I'll see that. Oh. Bye, Danny XR. And then I look over to Janky. So what do you think of the new guy? See them pass out like, alright, never mind.
Didn't want to talk anyway.
I'll go ahead and just summon a Force 5 Guidance Spirit because I'm bored and could use some guidance.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Daniel, you head out of the car and head towards the front of the building.
Yep. I will head towards the front of the building. I'll be perusing the constant feed of information I'm getting from Janky, who's doing a phenomenal job with that. And yeah, just trying to get in the headspace of Chadwick Get Bentonson, corporate R&D, Orc Kid, wife Deborah, meddling phone. What's that about? That's probably his burner.
It's the phone that he's having an affair on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You get up to the front door. You do see the metal detector. Assuming you have, do you have any sort of cyberware, or is it all bio?
Oh, it's mostly cyber.
Okay, perfect. The alarm goes off. And asks,
That's a cool sounding alarm.
thanks. Asks you to step aside and ask if you have any keys, comlink, or anything like that, or is there if you have any implanted cyberware.
What sort of cyberware does Chadwick Get Bentonson have?
Based off their licenses and their SIN, they have absolutely none besides the data jack.
Oh, it must just be my data jack that's setting it off then. Yeah, I have a data jack. Come on, don't you know me?
No, you guys, no. And he presses something on his comlink, and it asks you to go through it again.
I go through it again.
Does not go off this time. As you go ahead
Thank
and
you.
enter in. It is. There is a small little cafe area and a couple of kiosks and a couple of elevators.
Over DNI. So where are we going? That was way easier than it should have been. You want to meet you at the back door?
Yeah, if you could meet us at the back door. I'm still working on this fragging camera. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay.
I need a minute.
That's fair.
I will head over and look at this testing file.
Okay.
Testing is done.
Perfect. Did you roll Matrix Perception already?
We're about to.
Perfect. And are you attempting to hide in the host, or are you trying to be just there?
I'm just there for right now.
Okay, cool.
I haven't used the hide action.
2 successes. You're able to look at this host. There is no data bomb on this host. Or on this file, excuse me.
Data bomb the host. Bold move.
Yeah, let's give
No one expects it.
Just blow up the whole host.
Allegedly.
It wouldn't be the first time I've blown up a whole host.
Allegedly.
Dynamite stick Clippy, here we come.
That sounds awesome.
It's just a bunch of sprites that are told to detonate inside of the host and cause matrix damage. Sounds awesome. I wish that was real. Catalyst, come on, talk to me.
I got 3 to edit this file.
Yeah. Are you trying
Bring it
to
on board.
just copy it?
Yeah, just copy it and look
Okay.
through it.
And that is versus. Perfect.
Hindenburg.
Did you want to use any sort of edge?
I don't have any folds. Let's see. Dice roll. And I'm rolling it. I'll re-roll my misses.
Okay. Woo! Holy shit. 8 successes. You copied the shit out of this file.
Nice.
I got 2 of them on accident.
Don't you hate it when you download and then you accidentally download it again so you have the file name with the parentheses?
Oh, it's the
One, yeah.
worst. All right. Missing note, or not missing note. Yeah, missing note. There's Outback. You see a person that sort of stops by and looks, and then continues to keep going. They look more homely than you did whenever you came out of the hole.
What? Homely.
Not attractive.
Ah, they have like a uniform on.
No, they looked like they were practically wearing rags.
Is that what you assume of homely folks? Is that they're in a uniform? Do you have something against
Oh.
uniforms?
I like it.
Well, I mean, homely as in like I was pretty scarred up. This is Locked and Loaded. This is the company that made the roid dude. Maybe he was looking like I did, all roided up and fucked up face. You know what I mean?
That's egg on your face.
Oh, I'm just gonna like wave. It's like, hi.
Hi.
Sort of way back.
But yeah, I'm gonna just look at Cat 9 and be like, so our camera's good? Could we
Cat 9, you're up.
I'm going to try again. Hold on. So with that same camera I was working on.
Yep.
There's the edit file for it. 5 hits this time, and I gain another point of edge.
You successfully loop it to make sure that you guys are not into it.
Yes. Because we're like, I would assume at this point we're like standing around the corner. I'm like, no, not yet. No, come here.
What kind of
Can't-
lock was that back door before?
It is just a regular mag lock.
Okay.
Can I see that on the matrix?
It does not look like to have any sort of matrix signature.
Cool.
Tell me it's not a wireless maglock.
It's not.
All right, I will. As soon as you give me the go ahead, I'm gonna quickly walk up to it nonchalantly, but still fast, and slap the maglock passkey on it.
Boom.
It's a rating 4.
Okay. And is that 2 times device rating versus rating of lock?
I don't know. These were
Mag.
that's something I should have looked up and didn't think about it.
We're good. Let's see.
It's lock rating times 2. That part's right. I'm not sure about the key card.
Maglock stealth key can be inserted into card readers. Maglock cleverly fooling. Legitimate passkeys have wireless maglocks. 22.
Passkey rating versus the mag lock rating.
I'll turn on the wireless, so I get a +1.
Okay.
And rating, so I just roll 5 dice.
Yep, 5 dice versus this lock's rating.
Go switch it. This D6. 5. Roll. Boom.
Ooh. You, the back door chirps and then opens up.
Let's go.
You are full of so many new cool tricks. Now,
Just
don't
open
get
the
me
door.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I liked old Missing No. You were fun. You were good at what you did, but now new Missing No is just. I don't want to say better, just different, and in this particular circumstance, very handy.
Missing No 2.0. Hot and handy. Let's go.
Missing 2.0.
2.0.
That's beautiful.
I'm like about to walk in the door, and you say that, and I just gotta stop and look at you like, no. So keep the head down because I don't know if there's cameras inside. I'm gonna kind of keep my head down, kind of whatever, and then kind of walk in, just kind of look around. Does anybody? What? I mean,
yeah, you walk in the back door, and you enter into what looks like a loading area. And you see a couple, or you see a single person that looks to be working on a drone that looks up to you.
What's up? I'm just gonna keep walking like I own the place.
Go ahead and roll a con. So if you don't have con, that is going to be charisma minus 1.
Gotcha. 10-4. I could do that. Hold on. Let me just...
Do I also need to be rolling con or no?
You can roll con, and I will allow Missing No to assist with their 1 die.
We're gonna roll that again because I didn't. It's fine. Didn't really
Actually.
do the same thing.
Let's do it this way. Sorry, I rolled that poorly.
You know what? I'm gonna pay 2 and make that 4 or 5.
Okay, you get 1 additional die, Catnip.
Roll 1 more die.
Oh, I thought I was assisting the other way.
No, it's gonna be you're leading.
would
They're
make-
taking the assist.
Far less sense in terms of min max.
I don't even have con.
Well,
Yeah, you have more than 2 charisma.
You have
I'm
more
guessing.
than 2 charisma, exactly.
And I pay.
I have 8 charisma, so
Yeah,
Roll
Triads.
1 more die.
I believe 2 successes.
Oh,
The drone guy sort of just shakes his head. Hey, and he goes ahead and continues working on some electrical piece. You can hear sparking happening over on the desk.
I would like to see if what he's working on is on the Matrix. It's a drug.
Roll matrix perception.
I'm sorry, guys. It's a drug.
You can see it. You can hack it.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Matrix Perception.
You do not see it on the matrix. It looks like it may be
Okay.
offline.
Okay, cool. That's a much better outcome than like looking around. Cat 9 sees the drone and like missing. No, you can see there's just this thing going on in their head that's just like, I need to know. I gotta know.
Do we
But
have time for this?
you do see there is a couple of um, small like self-driving forklifts that are sort of just doing this moving stuff within this warehouse portion on its own.
Hell yeah.
Are these? Is this guy wearing like a shirt that says like lock and loaded on it, or does he have like any sort of like
He's just wearing.
identifier?
I mean, it just looks like he's wearing some overalls that has like a bright neon vest on. That's about it.
Okay.
They do have a little key card as well. That's sort of like tagged to their vest.
Do I see like a break room somewhere?
Not in this portion.
Okay, any lockers?
No lockers. You do see on the other side of this warehouse-looking room that you are in, you do see a door that does have a key card scanner.
Key. What about cameras in here?
Cameras. You do see there is one of those like black orb cameras that are just like posted up in the middle of the warehouse.
I'm just gonna turn and look. Cat 9 is like,
Gotta look at. I don't see anything. Fine.
Are you going to edit device?
Yes.
Okay.
Four hits.
And 4 hits, but the tie goes to you.
Yeah.
Edit the file.
So there it is. It is now looping.
Looped and looped and looped. While this is going on, Janky, what are you doing? You're in the other host still?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I was trying to see if I could give folks like an understanding. So I want to be in this testing document. See if I can figure out where they're doing the testing. And maybe...
Are you talking about the testing document you guys just got, right? With the copy?
Yeah.
So you are looking, and it looks like in a third sub-basement, there's a fire range where they're doing all the R&D testing on the firearms.
Cool. Yeah, I'll highlight that because I think that's probably...
On the second floor, it looks like it's where they are doing the work on the cyber deck. And on the first, it looks like it has, they're putting the armor on some mannequins and hitting it with different things and seeing how it's reacting.
Sure.
Hey y'all, we're gonna stab this thing with this like crowbar-y thing and see what happens. Yee!
Science.
All right, so I'm gonna tie this mini welder to a stick. We're gonna hit that
Send
armor
it.
with a mini welder on a stick and see what happens. You get some guy in the back. Yay!
Jesus.
You can't change my mind. That is now how their R&D department operates. No wonder they're not a top 10 or a AAA.
Allegedly.
I don't think Chadwick and Benson would work at such a low class place.
I
His
think
name
he
would be
took
like
it-
Cletus.
Nope. They put all the Jedediahs and the and the Billy Rays and everything down in the basement to do their science, but Chadwick gets to work upstairs because that's where all the big numbers is.
Mhm.
Big
Chadwick's in charge of making it make sense.
Exactly.
They have to go talk to Chadwick every week for their paycheck. They
Um,
get a bonus if they know what a decimal is.
Speaking of Chadwick, where are you going?
Well, I was sort of enjoying the run of the floor I was on, waiting to
Yeah.
see if the rest of the team got in. It sounds like I heard we need to go to the basement. Did we find where Chadwick's office was?
He actually does not have an office. It looks like he is one of the actual main testers.
There you go. I should have been Cletus.
Nah, see, his name is Chadwick because he's the only one that can write.
I like it. I will go to the elevator
Yeah.
and I guess hit the button and wait for the.
Yeah, there's a. You usually see there is a set of buttons, 1 through 30, and then there's also basement 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is a retinal scanner as well as a key card swipe.
Well, I need a key card, don't I?
Certainly try with
Some-
that one.
Did somebody call for a door opener? Just gonna-
Yep. I will mosey. If he doesn't have an office, I don't have the right retinas or a key card.
Reno could have done it.
Damn.
Cat 9 used to have your sub vocals on, just so you know.
Awkward. Didn't meet the
So
mic on that one.
Yeah, we heard your murmur. Everybody heard your awkward murmur where you were being very rude to the new person. Just embarrassing mistake, but it happens.
I don't actually have retinas, so
That's even
I
more.
have
better.
cyber eyes.
It's also true.
I don't have an orbital bone. I just have a robot that things were installed into.
Exactly.
Okay. You're heading out in the elevator.
Where are you guys at?
Cat 9 and Missing No. You guys are in the storage room still.
Yeah, it's-
Well-
Are they all on the same floor right now?
Currently, yes. Everyone is currently on the same floor.
I'll go get a coffee from the break room then.
we can meet you at the elevator.
Well, I don't know about that. We got to do it in front of us with the pass key. I need to actually get a hold of a valid key and copy it. I can't. I don't have a tool for that.
I have an idea that's just crazy enough it might work.
Can I hear it before we do it?
No. I'm going to ask that guy to borrow his key.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Most reasonable plan you've come up with in a while. I like it.
You know, they made it farther in this heist than they did the last one, so we're making progress for Cat 9.
There's not some like Looney Tunes lure him through a door and an anvil falls on his head plot.
Exactly.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to hide behind the filing cabinets. And Assassin's Brotherhood, Clippy is going to hit him over the head with a pipe.
I mean, I would just, if we're gonna do that, let me handle it.
I mean, the cameras are looped.
I mean, it's up to you.
I mean,
I have no moral qualms. Fucking let's do it up.
the cameras are looped. Knockout
There it
blow is an option.
There's the
You
jig.
just-
That's what we were
you just
waiting
see-
for.
How about this?
Better yet, we'll try my plan. If he says no, whap him.
Gotcha. You just see me pull out a blade, and then it goes from this sharp knife, like combat knife, to this like kind of billy club looking thing. Like ready.
I'm going to start calling. Your new code name is the Whap Demon.
I hate that.
Because you're because you're gonna go up and hit him really hard, like whap.
Yep.
I'm fine. The first name you gave me was cool. We can just stick with that one.
Fine. Whatever. I figured new year, new rebrand for everybody but me, because I like my name.
No, I'm good. Your
Okay.
track record right now is Daniel. We're gonna move on.
So yeah, I'll spin around. I'll go talk to the guy who's working on his thing.
I will assist.
I'm gonna go up. Obviously, He's just kind of casual down here, right? Looking like a casual drone guy.
Yeah,
I
he
could try to
looks like
get
a
you
maintenance
his
guy.
name real quick.
That's genius. We should do that first. That way, I at least
What?
know who the guy is.
Yeah.
Tell them we're like part of corporate or something.
That's exactly where I was gonna go with that.
Let me run and check this employee records node, if you will.
While you're doing
Free
this,
hit.
Zane, anything you would like to do with your new guidance friend?
I'll just talk to my little new guidance friend, and then realize after we've connected for a little bit that we're kind of lonely, and I'm gonna summon a Force 6 task spirit.
Jesus. Yeah.
I feel like there's a whole plot that we don't know about here.
Especially now that there's
Building a
no other magic person to see Zane doing all of this.
I feel like Zane's just out here like, just build my own little spirit army.
It's what we call Plan B.
My plan B is called a Spaz 12.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let me go ahead and reroll my misses.
Uh,
I can spend edge again.
yeah, you can because you're wearing your cool jacket. Janky, you are looking through the files. Is anyone able to actually capture what this person looks like? To be able to send it over to Janky.
And I could.
I mean, I got cameras.
Okay.
I can just looking at them.
Cool, I just want to make sure.
Psst, Jake, this is what the guy that we are looking at looks like.
Thanks. I'll see if I can find his name.
Okay, go ahead and...
Why am I whispering? I'm in the van.
I do not know. I'm whispering out of courtesy.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's all subvocal.
Do we need to whisper if we're using subvocals?
No, it's for dramatics.
Not gonna lie to you, I don't really know how these subvocals work.
JJ or Missing No?
Yes.
You could go ahead and do a hash, Janky. Since you have 400 files to go through without a name.
Can you just like compile an AI to just look at them for you real quick? That's
Yeah,
real quick. That's something you
funny you bring that up because Hack and Slash does have a whole section about writing programs.
Yeah, technically can do this.
I
Just
thought
like-
about it.
Just like Street Weirds create your own spells.
Yep.
Whoa.
Almost exactly the same.
And double clutches create your own vehicle?
What?
It's almost like it's a fucking trend.
Yeah, but Street Weird did it first.
They're
Yeah,
not
Simpsons,
wrong.
Simpsons did it.
They get us.
All right, and your Overwatch goes up by
2 billion.
exactly.
Does Body Shop allow me to create my own augment?
I know, but they could allow you to create your own drugs.
I guess.
Yo, okay, be a face that's a designer drug dealer.
Yes. Ties go to you, so you do get the hash check, but your Overwatch goes up by 5.
Y'all trying to catch a hit of this weeaboo boogaloo?
There's some pretty cool drugs. Not that like I'm endorsing that.
I don't
There's
know
some really
letting you
cool
know
drugs in
they're out
Body
there.
Shop.
I don't know what the Weeaboo Boogaloo is, but I'll take your whole stock.
It does take a bit to go through, but you do end up finding this individual thanks to some facial recognition.
His name's Zippy.
His name, that's his little tag that he has on it, but his actual name is Charles Brink.
Charles Zippy Brink.
Exactly.
All right, Dankeschön. Let me see what I can do with this man. La, 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 la. I have to make sure I can talk to this man. Okay, and I'll walk up to the, walk back into his area and be like, "Excuse me, Zippy.
Yeah.
Hey, I totally forgot that. I forgot my key card. Can you let me through the door, please?"
I'm gonna smile and wave, or not wave, smile and just look pretty.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. He looks to the both of you. Then how'd you get in?
It was unlocked.
Yeah, the back door was just kind of ajar. I closed it after we came in, but that's weird. It's not supposed to be like that. But I figured you did it because you're soldering and other things down here.
Roll con
Ventilation.
with the assist.
Oh, well. Nothing. You ain't getting nothing from me.
You're on your own.
I'm literally just here to look pretty.
Mm.
Let's see.
What the? I just saw that GIF that fucking Travis posted. What the fuck?
Hold on,
It's
I need to see this.
aggressive. It's aggressive.
Oh my
They usually don't
Pretty
mention
accurate.
GIFs so you guys can't see, but Jesus. Look at this.
That guy put some steak on it.
Jesus.
Just whack. No.
Oh.
Is that
So,
what
yeah,
you were wanting to stay up?
I don't really have.
Oh, you know what? Let me actually roll to see.
I don't have the edge to really do anything about that. But I think I have the edge to turn one of
Oh my goodness!
his
Actually,
dice into a wild die.
Do
I can donate some edge here.
I just need one edge to be able to turn some fours.
no. You
I got
All
three.
right.
We don't need
You
it.
have all three of mine.
No, he
We don't
died.
need it.
Uh,
Cat Nine's the best liar.
look, yeah, I'll have security come and look at it because that shouldn't have been like that. And look, I just don't mention it to anyone. All right, you could literally lose a job for this. You could lose your job for this. So
I
let's-
know, and I owe you. In fact, yeah, here because nobody needs to know about this, right? And I'll hook him up with 100 new yen.
Yeah, no one knows about anything like this. Yeah, no, sure. He goes ahead and walks right up to the door, slides his card, and holds the door open for you.
There we go. All right, have a great day, Zippy.
Yeah, no, you too, Brad.
Oh no. Okay, so I did get my point of edge back because of glamour.
Yep.
Thinks I'm pretty, and it wasn't an aggressive
Aw.
action. So
Yep, exactly.
downside, because glamour means that he gets an extra +2 to his dice pools if anybody asks him if we've been through here.
Yep.
So if he has to
extra
recall who I
memory.
am, he gets an extra 2 to his dice pool to recall me specifically.
I will make a note.
There was a weirdly attracting looking elf couple down here.
Yeah. Are you canonically hot also, Cat9?
Yes!
Yes, because of glamour.
Oh.
All right. I say we ditch the
Yay.
shadow running thing and we just start an OnlyFans.
You want the new yen? That's where the new yen's at.
You think
It's
I
all
was
I got a
accountants.
mansion.
It's all accountants.
Who's to say we don't do this in downtime?
Is that you think these milk runs are paying these bills?
Anybody know how to record BDs? Or
Oh my goodness. Anyway, with that being said, after I make the note of +2 for
Let me double check that
memory.
it's +2 real quick. Sorry,
on Chippy.
it's
I'm-
+1.
Plus
They
one.
they get, and it's +1 edge for anyone attempting a memory test to recall the character or any actions they took.
'Kay.
Sorry,
Perfect.
it's not just a flat you get better at doing it, but you get edge for
Yeah,
doing it.
I mean, I'll still take it. Anyway,
I'm
that's where we were.
Happy Travis's prediction did not come true.
Yeah,
Just saying.
exactly. Well, it's a whole new year.
New year, new me.
As you guys exit out of the warehouse area, you come to the main lobby, and that is where we will go ahead and end for tonight. Very productive session. Fantastic. Warren, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. So excited to see where Daniel the Shadowrunner goes.
Danny
The
XR
name is
is my
terrible.
nickname.
Name is Buns.
I was on a roll tonight with great and terrible names.
Something like that.
Chadwick Bentonson, are you
That
kidding
was
me?
dope.
Hey!
Earbud users, I am sorry. Podcast users, I am also sorry.
Oh, was that like extra loud for them?
Oh, it's so loud.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't.
I'm sad that
know.
you said it was extra loud because you gave me like a second to think about it because I was about to air horn.
I'm so glad you didn't. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out.
I
Really
can
do
air horn.
appreciate it. We will be after this be confirming exactly when our date is for our Gen Con live show, where you guys will be able to see the cast and all their wonderful glory play some Shadowrun. So make sure you guys, if you guys are going to be in Indianapolis for Gen Con, make sure to swing by. Once we have our date and time, we will make sure to post it and also announce it next week. But other than that, guys, Matt, you want to hit us with that creator roundup?
Yeah, I do. We have twitch.tv/Stonefield Analyzes with our good friend Janky. And right next to them, missing no, twitch.tv/JRobin7X for all of your shooter needs. And then last but not least, twitch.tv/IanFlux for IanFlux, right down there in the middle, COTS9. Catch them for some TFTs or whatever crazy thing they're up to. Other than that, we've got Twitter, we've got socials, we've got a YouTube, I think, don't we?
Absolutely do.
I don't know, do we?
Speaking of the YouTubes, this will be uploaded on Wednesday over at youtube.com/@Jabers. And also make sure to check out our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, which gets uploaded on Mondays as well over on the YouTube. We also have a living community that I created with some help of some people, and that is also ran by many, many people. So if you're interested in trying to join a living community where the world and everything around can be impacted by what you do, make sure to use that link right there to follow and to check out RunnerNet. We are in the process of wrapping up our May event for our community, so if you guys are interested in doing that, please make sure to join. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week on another episode of We Run the Night. Bye.